gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. According to you guys, you would like more love readings, so that's what I'm here to deliver. Today we're going to be getting into who has their eyes on you, / what are they thinking and feeling. Today we got a lot of music, we got a lot of personality traits, a lot of origins, a whole lot of in today's reading. So by the end of this reading, you don't know who this person is. I don't know what to tell you, child. I put my whole foot in this reading, okay? I also did 4 groups, so I added more options for people who may be watching and they want more options. Like, I did what I had to do, okay? So I hope you find a pile that resonates with you. As always, leave some comments, some likes. Let me know how it resonated, especially my group ones who chose group 1. I need to know some things, okay? So I hope this reading resonates for you guys. You're going to choose your option based on the number 1 through 4. You're going to choose the image 1 through 4. If you're an energy reader, choose the energy you're getting from each picture or number, okay? And choose your reading that way. But you're going to choose that option and then go to the corresponding timestamp in the description box below and click on it, and voila, you're going to be at your reading. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and as always, I will see you gorgeous people at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose group 1, the picture 1, then you're in the right place. Today we're going to be getting into who has their eye on you, okay, and what are they thinking and feeling. So I'm going to break the group down into who is this person using archetype cards, okay? I also have a few little bits and pieces that I accumulated over the years, personality traits, jobs, music, stuff like that, to kind of get a vibe for who the person is, okay? Then we're going to move on to what are they thinking and feeling, and then at the end of the reading, we're going to pull some songs for what they're thinking and feeling. Now, these songs can both be channeled messages and just things they want to say to you, and then if you want to listen to the song on your own, it's the vibe of how they're feeling about you, okay? So we're just going to see what comes through, and you can kind of make your own judgments based on what comes through. So I heard to do a quick energy check-in to make sure you're in the right place, so I don't know what that's about, but we're going to get into it. I guess to make sure you chose the right reading, we're going to get into the energy of you. Okay. Now, the setup is different. My flowers, someone took them, so I got to get new ones, okay? So I just woke up and I guess somebody threw them away. Rude, I know. But we were kind of redecorating the living room, which is why I couldn't do a reading like this in a while. So I looked and they're gone. So I have to get some new ones. Any suggestions? Put them in the comments. Wow. Okay. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. So there's you're at a crossroads in your life right now. There's something about you not knowing the next step forward. And it could have to do with this Ace of Wands in reverse. It's you're craving a new beginning, but you can't get that new beginning, that fresh start, until you make a decision. Is the vibe that I'm getting here. What energy are my group 1s currently in right now? These are way too many cards. What energy are my group 1s currently in right now? Okay. We have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from something. Maybe you're trying to make a decision whether you want to walk away from someone, okay? Maybe this person that will be coming through is someone you're currently in the process of walking away from. So that's just something right off the bat, in case you're not here to hear about an ex, okay? For the person who has their eye on you, that's what's kind of coming through. But this could be you in the process of making a decision of whether you want to walk away from something, something that has gone stale, okay? Whatever that something may be, whether it's a job, a relationship, a friendship, you're currently in the process of walking away from it because it doesn't give you the same satisfaction or passion that it used to give you, okay? So right now you're at a crossroads, whether you stay or you leave. That's kind of what's going on here. You stay in an unhappy situation where you're not being fulfilled, or you move on and walk away to that 9 of Cups, which comes after the 8 of Cups, okay? Can I get a clarifier for this Ace of Wands? What does this Ace of Wands represent in reverse for my group 1s? Please, Spirit, the Ace of Wands in reverse. What does that represent for my group 1s right now? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, this could be a person that you're trying to find the energy to walk away from. Hearing trying to find the courage to walk away from. So it is giving a relationship with a Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe someone who used to fill your cup and make you feel safe emotionally now is someone who's more so draining your cup. Because what I love about the cup cards is when they're in reverse, it definitely it signifies, not the word, it demonstrates a cup in reverse, which means what's in the contents of the cup are falling out. So it's kind of like the security you have with this person, the emotional security and the emotional intelligence you were kind of cultivating or building with this person is kind of like turned on its head. Now it's empty. There's nothing else there. And by saying cultivate, I'm being brought to a video that I was watching with Penn Badgley. He was literally saying how he thinks the most outdated or harmful or toxic trope that we are telling ourselves as a human race as of right now is that love is magical, that love doesn't take work, that love is you meet someone, you fall in love, and you don't have to do any work. And basically in the video, he was like, how that's not how it works. Yes, of course, you can find someone, have an instant connection with them, but if you're not cultivating that connection, if you're not putting work into it, okay, then it is going to fizzle out. And you wake up one day like, I don't feel the same way I used to, or I'm falling out of love with this person. It's like, yeah, of course, because you weren't putting any work into it. They weren't nurturing them. You weren't building it. You weren't taking care of the connection anyway. You just said, hey, I found this person, we clicked, and I'm not going to put any more work into the connection. Boom. And that's what could lead to this Ace of Wands in reverse, where things are getting now stale, or you're falling out of love with someone, or this person kind of like turned your emotions. I'm hearing they threw it back in your face. That could be something that you're dealing with right now. You're in a connection with this person through your kindness, your nurturing, your love back in your face. Like you wanted to be someone who was there for them as a Queen of Cups, but now they have you in your Queen of Cups in reverse energy, which means now they're draining you and they are kind of siphoning the energy that you like have. So it's kind of like psychic attacks is kind of what I'm getting. Your intuition is now attacking you, telling you it's time for you to go, and you, if you stay, you're going to be stuck in this energy of feeling drained, you know, passionately, while also being drained emotionally and psychically is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So it's like the longer you stay, the more your psychic or your intuition is going to be fighting, telling you it's time to go, which is why now you're stuck in this Two of Swords moment of like, should I stay or should I go? That song is coming through. And this Eight of Cups is definitely saying you're going to be staying in this situation or leaving and moving towards something new. Now, like I said, this person that could be coming through after we clear these cards could be someone that you know. Could this person you're walking away from, or it could be someone new who has their eye on you and the person that you're supposed to be walking towards. So we shall see what comes through when the cards come out. At the bottom that we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Wands upright is usually an energy of persevering, not giving up. With it coming out in reverse, it's kind of like you have done all you needed to do with this connection. There's no more energy you should be putting into it, because the next thing that comes after the Nine of Wands is the Ten of Wands, which is like, you know, total depletion. You're stressed, okay? You know, you're broken down, worn down, that kind of thing. It's like an uphill battle that you're not going to win kind of vibe. So it's like better to pack your things now and leave before you get to that point. Now you're in the phase or stage of wondering if you should fight for this connection or this person or this job or this whatever connection. And they're like, if you keep doing that, you're going to get to the point of the Ten of Wands where you're constantly fighting, you're worn down all the time, you're tired, that kind of thing, you're stressed, you're worried, and you went from being with someone who was your Ace of Wands upright to now someone who's like Ten of Wands. You have too many worries, you know? I don't know if I articulated that properly, but I did my best. So it's kind of like, instead of this person lifting you up, they're kind of holding you down. Now you kind of feel stifled, suffocated. You can't move. You're stressed, you know? Buried under all the worries or the ghosts of the connection is what I'm hearing as well. Because I'm seeing the Ten of Wands in the Harry Potter deck that I have. And it's basically someone, a graveyard, I think it is. Or someone being, y'all remember the place where they buried Dumbledore in the 7th movie? I think it is, it's not the Order of the Phoenix, it's the Half-Blood Prince, I believe, where they kind of unalive Dumbledore. And I think in the 7th or the 8th movie, whatever, when they are at his funeral, that rock structure they buried him under is kind of like that, I believe, the Ten of Wands. It's like the end of a journey, where everything is, nothing can be salvaged, essentially, like, you know, death, the end of something. So before you get to that stage, like, walk away beforehand, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I feel like I haven't done a reading in forever. I don't know why. Maybe this could be the energy you're in. Maybe your intuition's been failing you lately is what I'm getting. Or you're just like all over the place. I didn't ask the question, but I'll take it. It's blank, so I'll put it back. See? Okay, so who has their eyes on my group ones, please? Spirit, who has their eyes on my group ones? Okay. And another blank card coming back out. Okay, so it was supposed to come out. So this in reverse, I'll keep them in reverse, I'm hearing. So when they're in reverse, we read the shadow attributes. So we have child magical, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. And that's literally what I was saying about the pen badge dude. He was like the most toxic, trope that we're selling people now, is that love doesn't take work. That you fall in love with someone and you just leave it there and you're gonna be in love with them forever. Just realized I don't have the freaking light on. Sorry. See, the light was off and they turned it back on. That could be a theme here. I turned the light on, then I like kind of nudged it and it turned off, and I forgot to turn it back on. So it's kind of like the light was turned off in the connection and someone forgot to turn it back on. Put work, care. It doesn't have to be you. It could be this person, honestly. But the child magical is, it used to be a magical connection. Nobody's saying it didn't. Nobody's saying this person was always bad. The connection was always bad. For people who tend to get defensive over relationships that they're not sure they want to leave yet, no one say it was magical because the card came out, but it came out in reverse. As you saw. So now you're kind of, like I said, like Queen of Cups in reverse. We're upright. She's someone who's very soothing, someone who's very happy, someone who's very caring. In reverse, she can be someone who can be very pessimistic, depressed, and she doesn't believe in miracles anymore because she's not letting her intuition be her guide, She's kind of like maybe getting into her head too much, that kind of thing. Or this person that's drained you of all your intuition and your beautiful magic energy. You came into this connection as a magical person and you're leaving it as a person who's now pessimistic, doesn't believe in certain things, or, I'm hearing dogmatism as well. So you could have been dealing with someone who is dogmatic. With the blank card, I'm hearing you forgot who you are, because I'm hearing Simba, remember who you are, from the Lion King. So there's something here about you forgetting who you actually are. You're forgetting the magic you possess because you're now a child magical in reverse, if this is coming through as you. But this is supposed to be the person who has their eyes on you. I'm sorry, I keep getting energies about who you are. But this could be someone who is now pessimistic and depressed and they don't believe in miracles anymore. So this could be the person that you're in a relationship with. They're like, or you are trying to move on from, maybe. They're like, where did it go wrong? And I'm hearing a song. It's like, where did it go wrong when it used to feel right? Is that like a Jason Mraz kind of song? I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like the same energy. Like, where did it go wrong when it used to feel so right? It kind of feels like this is someone who lost themselves in a connection. Maybe this person that's coming through right now is someone who was in a connection and now they're now depressed and pessimistic and they don't believe in magic or love any longer. That could be the person who has their eye on you. There is something here about them being in the shadow, so there could be a part of them that you don't really know much about. That's what I always take from these cards, the blank cards. There's something you haven't fully seen about them, so they're definitely in the shadows. This could be someone you don't know really well, okay? I'm getting a bit of an Eeyore energy from this person, where he's always sad and, oh, bother, and I thank you for noticing me. So someone who could be very sad all the time and always just down, but as soon as they get some attention, they're just like someone who's like just very cuddly and very cute. I don't know this person. I just want to give them a big hug, honestly. Okay, let me get into this next card. So we have the femme fatale. Yes, someone who's lost themselves. A femme fatale is someone who's usually very powerful, someone who's very sexy. They attract a lot of attention, okay? They always kind of get what they want, is the energy I always get from the femme fatale. But with it coming out in reverse, we read the shadow attributes: inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. Wow. This is kind of giving me the energy of like someone who's in the industry, someone who went into the industry with, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, okay? They had stars in their eyes, that kind of thing. They thought they were going to be, I don't want to say thought they were going to be famous, but you know how, like, you see things in a fresh, new way, until you kind of experience what actually goes into becoming famous and staying famous. And it's kind of like a soul-sucking, soul-selling industry. That's kind of the vibe that's coming through here. Someone who went into something as a child with their stars in their eyes and kind of came out dark. Came out a different person. So like I said, this is the kind of person who kind of lost themselves in the sauce or lost themselves to money and power. I'm hearing a song come through, that's why I'm going quiet. I'm trying to get the song. But it's not really coming through. There's something about stars in your eyes. Stars in their eyes. When I said that song came through, but the lyrics is not actually coming through. Interesting. That's the energy I'm getting. So it was kind of like someone who wanted to become a police officer because they wanted to help people, and then when they saw how much evil and darkness is out there in the world, they became a changed person, and now they're all about the money and the power. They don't even care about helping people anymore. So it's kind of like they lost their mission statement. You know, a business who started as a nonprofit, and now they're using, you know, very questionable tactics, questionable morals to kind of get what they want. You know, so someone who started off good and kind of went down the road of destruction is kind of the vibe that I'm getting with this person. Not the best, honestly, but this person does have positive attributes, but right now they're functioning or they're operating in the lack of shadow attributes of these cards. So just for funsies, I'm going to read the light attributes, hopefully calling that back into this person's life. So for Child Magical, we have seen the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So this person did have that belief. They probably do deep down under all the darkness that has kind of taken a hold of them. Okay. And for Femme Fatale, we have highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. For some of you, if you are masculines watching for a feminine, this is someone who may have like I'm gonna be the trope of the innocent girl who had to go to school and couldn't afford school, so she had to kind of resort to being an exotic dancer, and now that kind of life has swallowed her whole. She went from being someone who was just there to make money to go to school to someone who is now immersed in the sex, the drugs, the money and the power and all that kind of stuff. So someone who, like I said, went into something very innocent, like on their full journey, and then they kind of reach the point of the devil now, where they're kind of getting trapped in their, I'm hearing baser wants and needs, okay? So this person thought, yeah, I'm just going to use my feminine wiles to make some money for school. I'm not really going to get into, you know, I'm hearing the saying from social media, I'm not going to do it, girl. I'm not going to do it. Like, I promise I'm not going to do it. And then a pause. I did it, you know. So this person, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll find another way to make money. I'm going to find another way to do this. I'm going to find another way to become famous, whatever. And then the next minute you see them, I did it. And now they're kind of addicted to that energy, you know. Like someone, I'm also being taken to the whole, when I was in school and they tried to get us not to, I guess, smoke or do drugs. I'm trying to remember the campaign it was. It was say no to drugs or something like that. They would have police officers come to our school when I was in Florida. I used to live in Florida for majority of my elementary school life. And the police officers would come to the school and they would give the whole spiel. And they said, how many cigarettes does it take to become addicted to them? And we were all guessing 100 and 1,000. And they said just one. So don't do drugs, kids. Say no to drugs. And we were like, okay. And those same kids that was getting those demonstrations did that one cigarette and became addicted afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's something that this person may have a hard time saying no, or this person used to be like very light and cute and innocent, and they kind of like turned to the dark side, you know? So this person who has their eye on you, like has like dark attributes or shadow attributes, a lot of them, okay? But they do have some light underneath that, but they become overcome by the darkness, essentially, by the power it could bring them. So what I'm going to do is pull from this baggie that I told you guys about. It just has a bunch of attributes in here. Like I said, songs, professions, things like that. I'm going to try to pull. There's a lot in here. I don't want to bring too many out. Just a few to kind of get a vibe of who this person is. We're getting a lot of songs and not enough attributes. Okay, these songs can, we'll run through them really quickly, but I need more attributes. Please, let me get some more attributes to who this person is. These songs need to move. I put way too many in here. Okay. So we have a physician for a job. We have intelligent. This person's intelligent. We have black eyes. This person could have black eyes, like really dark eyes. We also have Twilight. That could be important. The movie could be important to this person, or they kind of give off an Edward brooding kind of energy where he just thinks his soul can't be saved. It's one of the big things in the movies, and I'm pretty sure in the books as well. Like, he doesn't deserve Bella because he's done so many bad things, and you know, his soul is damned, and she shouldn't want to be with him. That kind of vibe, like very self-deprecating, is what this person is giving. We have a doctor. So we have a doctor and a physician. Okay, so we have a link, and here we have short. So this person could be short, or I was gonna say, or you could be short, but this is about your person. We have Lie to Me by 5 Seconds to Summer and Julia Michaels. These are just songs now. I don't know why I put so many songs in here. We have Freedom by Kygo and Zach Abel. We have Play God by Katie Turner. We have I Never Learned How to Cope, Ramon. That could be really important. This person never learned how to cope with negative things, which is why there's still a part of them they're trying to come home to. They're trying to figure out. This person's figuring it out, is what I'm hearing. Come here. We have Closer by Sly Withers. We have I Found a Girl by the Vamps. I was just listening to this song the other day. I love it. It's such a good song. All of these are great songs. We have 30,000 Feet by Ben Rector. That's a beautiful song as well. We have Too Many Feelings. I've Got Way Too Many Feelings by Rule. Confetti by Little Mix. Bad for Us by Superfruit. This love could be bad for us. Bad for us. Bad for us. No, no, no. Bad for us. Bad for us. Bad for us, and you want it too. Yeah, there's something here about this love that could be bad for both of you. It's kind of the vibe with that song. We have a Warning by Craig Strickland. You remind me of a warning, something like that. But there's something here about like stay away, leave me alone, the Edward push and pull with Bella, that kind of vibe. This person, I don't know, they have very, like I said, they think very lowly of themselves. Whether this is someone who is very, you know, bad or not, they think, I'm hearing it's like a scrub. Okay. We have Therefore I Am. So it's kind of like the whole mentality where you think this and therefore you are. This person thinks they're a bad person, therefore they act like a bad person, or they attract bad experiences. Could be something that's coming through as well. Okay, we have Bust Your Windows, Jasmine Sullivan. Interesting. That could be something they've done before if you're watching for a feminine, even a masculine, because they be getting in they feeling sometimes too. We have Broke Boy by Malia Civet. That was my song, bro. I love my broke boy, not a billionaire but a dope boy. That song is so good. Okay, we have Right Here by Brandy. Starting now. Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo. So that could be for those of you who you feel like you've known this person, but you know this person already. Here we have Little Bird by Ed Sheeran. And we have What Makes You Country by Luke Bryan. Okay. So just a few like extra things come through as little confirmations for some of you, whether you know these songs or not. I have like a mixture of songs that some people would know, some people wouldn't know. I think I'd take these songs out of this bag first and foremost because, child, we barely got anything about who this person is. We're just getting a lot of songs. But the songs give me more clarity onto who this person could be anyway. So I'm grateful. Let me not be ungrateful, okay? This person gonna have a hard time being grateful for what they have. Especially if there's someone who's like a physician or a doctor. I kind of feel like That's what I was saying. They went into a profession wanting to help people, save people, protect, serve, nurture, heal. And the more they became a part of it, the more they realized that people in that profession don't actually care. The hospitals don't actually care. Big pharma don't actually care. So they're like, oh, they're scorned, or I heard a shadow of their former self. Okay, relax. They're just someone who is, like I said, very pessimistic now. There's someone who thought of the world as magical. Now they're not. So who is this person that has their eye on my group? Ones, please. This is definitely someone who is trying to turn over a new leaf with the Fool card, okay? And then we have Temperance. That's absolutely giving me Two of Swords energy. They're trying to make a decision to move on. They could be on the same wavelength as you. I'm also hearing they could work with you. You could work with this person. And you could be maybe friends with them or acquaintances, and you're the only person in that profession they see who is still in this energy of their former self, child magical. Maybe you're an intern, you know what I mean? Or a first-year resident for those who are like doctors. And this person, like a very hardened doctor. It's like giving a McDreamy or a McSteamy from freaking Grey's Anatomy, okay? Where they're very good at their job, but there's just something about them that's just like brooding, hard to get to know, playboy kind of energy, and you coming in and being this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed physician or doctor or resident kind of vibe is making them remember how they used to be, maybe bringing them back to the light a little bit, is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, it doesn't have to resonate fully with anyone, but we have a High Priestess coming through here. So far on Major Arcana, thank you. This is very interesting. Who has their eye on you? Yeah, someone who's still trying to find their way back to the light, okay? This person may have been a lost cause or consider themselves a lost cause. And by you maybe being their Bella, okay? The Bella to their Edward, you're bringing them back to the light. Because I was watching them, I was doing a Twilight marathon with my friend the other day, and she chose the Twilight where they left like some uncut scenes in there. And there is something about, I think, when Bella at first comes to meet their family, and what's her name gets mad, Rosalie gets mad that she ate already, that kind of thing, and they're kind of walking away. What's her name, Esme says, I think it's, who is it, no, what's that man's name, Carlisle says this could end very badly, and Esme is like, just leave it alone, this is the first time we've seen him smile in like years, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you bring the light to their dark kind of thing, And now this person wants to become a new person or a better person. They want to balance out those dark and light energies inside of them with the Temperance energy. The High Priestess is definitely someone who's coming back to their intuition. So I kind of think you guys are both on the same wavelength, because that's kind of what I was picking up for you on the energy check with the Two of Swords, like trying to decide where to go from here, So this could definitely be that same person coming through again. Because it's giving more McSteamy than McDreamy, honestly, with this whole femme fatale energy coming through here. Because McSteamy was a trip and a half, child. And it's giving me, I think her name was Lexi, the relationship he had with her, they never had a happy ending or something. And like right when they were going to, something bad happened, and they both, like, I'm not even going to spoil it for anybody, I don't know. But that's, if you watch Grey's Anatomy, you know what happened between McSteamy and I think her name is Lexi. And we have Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is definitely someone who kind of had given up on hope. Who had given up hope, and the fact that it's coming out in reverse is giving me that they're now someone who wants to kind of come back from the end or the edge. I don't know why I can't talk right now. It's not even, I was like completely unaffected from Mercury retrograde when I was doing my readings. Now that it's over, it's like it's now affecting me. Okay, so if this doesn't make any sense, please forgive me. It's just like, I feel like I'm very just like confused. Because usually when I'm doing readings, it's a story playing out in my mind. Now I just feel like I'm just saying a bunch of random things. This person lost the plot is what I'm hearing. This person lost what they're supposed to be doing or where they're supposed to be going is the vibe that's coming through, which is why none of the pieces that I'm saying are kind of playing together, because their life is kind of like wayward. They don't really know where they're going anymore, that kind of vibe, which is why they're on this fool's journey to start over, They want to become a better person. They want to bring more life back into their life, But Ten of Swords in reverse is, like I said, giving me someone who's trying to come back from the edge. That song is coming through by James Arthur. I'm back from the edge. I'm back from the dead. I see, and I was talking about death. I'm back from where demons took control of my head. I'm back to my heart. I'm back to the start. Okay, so that song is coming through a little bit for this person. So they were at the edge, and now they're trying to come back from the edge. That's what this person could be. With the High Priestess, we have Pisces energy coming through. With Temperance, we have Sag energy coming through. And with the Fool, it always kind of gives me Aries energy. It's like getting your groove back, essentially. So who this person is. And look at how they're listening to music. They're listening to like their phone and just, dancing, trying to, find the beat again. And it's funny because 2 songs from the movie Vivo on Netflix is coming through. When I said they're trying to find the beat, they're dancing to the beat of their own drum. That's one of the songs from the movie. I dance to the beat of my own drum. I'm a wow in a world full of ho-hum. And then the other song is Find the Beat. And then the movie as well. So there could be something here, but like I said, they're trying to find their life again. They're trying to bring back who they used to be, or they're trying to find some order in all the chaos that they've been going through recently. And like I said, there could be something about meeting you or seeing you or getting to know you. It's kind of like bringing them back from the edge, bringing them back to life, essentially. Helping them find this balance that they needed between, being light, being hard, being a solid, being a liquid, that kind of thing. Temperance is also after okay, so what I'm getting is if this person was maybe addicted to certain things, they're trying to find that balance now. They're trying to ground themselves, regain that equilibrium. And like I said, there could be something here about you guys both being in the same thing. Maybe you guys met at an AA meeting. Maybe you guys met at a place where people are trying to find themselves again, that kind of thing. Maybe you met in a therapy office where you're gonna go see your therapist, and you guys both know you're working on yourselves, and that kind of brought you two together, that kind of thing. I'm just throwing out little examples. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, let it go. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, essentially. With the High Priestess, this is giving me overlord, the head. So this could be a boss, okay, on their computer, just sitting above everyone, thinking that they're hot shiz, okay. This is someone who definitely works too much. They're overworked. I wouldn't say underpaid, because it seems like they have a good job, but they're overworked for sure. They work too many hours. They're tired all the time. They're always worn out. And maybe, like I said, they could be trying to bring that balance, that work-play balance into their life. Not working as much, trying to play more. And when they were trying to play more, they found you or met you. At the bottom, there could be a Four of Wands. Okay, yeah, this person's looking for some stability. And they think they can find that with you. So I'm just going to leave that there. So this is someone who may have to start their life over again. And you see how the sun is kind of rising in the background. I'm hearing this person is coming out of a dark night of the soul, is what I'm getting specifically. With the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords coming through at the end, or the tail end of the reading. This is giving me someone who puts a sheet over their window because they're just in the dark. It's like giving me vampire, literally just stuck in their house, in their bed, depressed. That's what we did get from this Child Magical. Yeah, someone who's just in their room, lights off, blind in front of their window to keep the morning light out, just in their little cave, not wanting to know anyone or do anything kind of vibe. Just worn out, tired, and I'm just trying to figure out, why do we have it at the end? Is this what the energy they're in now, or the energy they're trying to come out of, is what I'm trying to figure out. So let me get a few more cards. How about that? Who is this person who has their eyes on my group ones, please? So yeah, this person's very much in a yeah, Three of Swords. Wow. So yeah, this person's now in this energy. They could have been someone who used to be a go-getter, someone who had their life together, their health, in check, that kind of vibe. Now They're more so someone who could work from home. They're always by themselves is the vibe that I'm getting as well. Because look at how we had it go from light to dark, light to dark. That's where the spread is going. This is someone who's in the dark right now. When I said that, I thought of someone who's in the dark in a relationship. So like I said, things could have been good when you first met this person. If this is coming through as this person who you're trying to walk away from in the beginning, this person's now in this like darker phase here, because this high priestess is giving me they woke up, their eyes were open to something, you know, but it took some introspection for that clarity to come through. And now they're trying to be this Ten of Swords in reverse while they're heartbroken. So maybe this clarity was you kind of told them like it was, told them it was time for you to move on, you know, or they feel this energy coming. It could be what's coming through as well. Like they know the end is near of this relationship, of this connection, or the end of something in their life. They know it's near. And it's leading them to kind of like do damage control now, the Ten of Swords in reverse, while also nursing a broken heart. So them being on their own, alone, is what kind of jumped them into this having to kind of pick up the pieces energy, if that makes sense. Now, this could be someone who you broke up with, or they are now on the tail end of a breakup and they're trying to heal themselves, and now they've kind of attached themselves to you, essentially. Take it how it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, we have Five of Pentacles in reverse, so someone who is definitely trying to find their way back home. And I'm hearing the Hannah Montana song. You can change your hair and you can change your clothes. You can change your mind. That's just the way it goes. You can say goodbye or you can say hello, but you'll always find your way back home. That song is coming through. So this person could have become a completely different person. Like I said, they went from someone who was light and airy and fun and colorful to someone who's like very dark and, you know, became more of like a goth, vampiric kind of hermit kind of person, just in their shell, you know, wearing more black, dyeing their hair black, you know, kind of keeping themselves away from everyone else. And it's kind of like they can change their hair, they could change their clothes, they could change their mind. That's just the way it goes. You could say goodbye, you could say hello, but you'll always find your way back home. It's kind of like that's coming through, especially with that Four of Wands coming through. So this could definitely be someone you're in separation with. Right now, you guys are both in the heartbreak mode of the connection, and this person trying to find themselves back to you, or trying to find their way back to themselves. Jesus. I really hope group 2 and group 3 don't go like this, because I'm just very, like, I feel disoriented. Like, nothing I'm saying is clicking, or, you know, hopefully it is. So now we're going to get into the what they're thinking and they're feeling, but song version, okay? So how is this person who has their eye on them, how are they thinking and feeling? For group 1s especially, please let me know if this resonated in the comments, because I need to know how are they thinking and feeling. There are movies that are in this deck as well, not just songs. So if a movie comes out, I'll definitely read it to you guys. And look at how the light turned back off. Do you see the craziness that's going on right now? This is crazy. This is giving me the episode of SpongeBob where the hash-slinging slasher, where, what's his name, Squidward was telling SpongeBob the story, trying to scare him, and at the end it was really Squidward who was scared. But the flickering of lights could be something that could be significant in this connection, or what's happening to you right now. So the first song we have is Oceans Away by Arizona. So I never let my guard down, but you messed me up when you came around. When the high wore off, know you needed space, but I don't want to wait. I don't want a mistake. A few thousand miles and an ocean away, but I see the sunrise just like the other day. So yeah, there's something here about distance, absolutely, or separation, okay? This person saying they never let their guard down, but they did with you. They want to give you space and patience, but they can't because they're in this heartbreak energy. So this could be someone who you did walk away from. That's why in the energy check-in we had those cards come through. The Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords is someone who you made the conscious decision to walk away from, and now they're in pain, okay? but things were just too convoluted. Things were too confusing. Because I kind of feel like I'm understanding more about the connection now at the end of it, you know? So this could be what's going on in the connection as well. You're understanding more about the connection. They're understanding more about the connection, but it had to end first for that clarity to come through, which is the High Priestess energy, you know? We have A Cigarette Break by Gavin James. This song also came on the other day as well. Okay, so we have just a cigarette break. Leave the ashes on the fire escape to burn away all the words we want to say. I'm counting down every breath you take. It's just a cigarette break. Little fires, little talks, and ticking clocks will take me higher. But you're the one I'm dreaming of. When all these moments pass away, just a little too late. Wow. Okay. So the person who has their eye on you was definitely giving big X energy. Someone you broke it off with. You're on a break from them. You're oceans away from them. That vibe keeps coming through as well. And take these lyrics as channel messages as well. Okay, from this person. That could be something coming through as well. But cigarette break is definitely something here about they learned something a little too late. And wasn't I talking about cigarettes earlier in the reading? That I had to take a pause, and that literally just smacked me in the face. Wait, I was talking about saying no to drugs and cigarette breaks earlier. Not even cigarette breaks, but it takes one cigarette to become addicted. That's crazy, bro. Like, I feel so low energy in this reading. That could be the thing as well. This person is very low energy. They're very depressed. You're low energy. You're depressed. Something about that is coming through. Because I'm usually more sharp with these things. And it's taking me a while to realize certain things. So that could be, like I said, what is coming through in this connection. It took both of you being apart to realize what was really wrong or truly wrong, or to come to certain realizations about this connection, you know? Okay, wow, yeah. I'm like, wait, something about cigarettes. Spirit said, come on, you almost got it. And I'm like, wait, I mentioned it earlier. So there could be something here about smoking cigarettes together. This person's a cigarette smoker, or one or both of you became smokers after the end of this connection because it was that hard on both of you guys. Wow. But there's, yeah, something here about being lost and adrift and trying to find your way back home, essentially. Okay, the next song we have is Kissing You by Miranda Cosgrove. So it says, because when I'm kissing you, my senses come alive, almost like a puzzle piece I've been trying to find. Falls right into place, you're all that it takes, my doubts fade away when I'm kissing you. When I'm kissing you, it all starts making sense, and all the questions I've been asking in my head, like, are you the one? Should I really trust? Crystal clear it becomes when I'm kissing you. I've never felt nothing like this. You're making me open up. No point even trying to fight this. It kind of feels like it's love. So for those of you where you don't really know this person, and this is not for, I should phrase it differently. For those of you who have, this is not an ex. Okay, this is someone who, like I said, you met them, now you brought them to life essentially. I feel like it was after the first kiss they realized just how pivotal or how vital you were to their like growth or their coming back to life essentially, or their story arc, their coming back home to themselves energy is kind of the vibe that's coming through here. So whether you kiss this person or not, there's something here about you being the light they needed in the dark. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now the next song we have is High Hope by Patrick Droney. Wow. Okay, so it says, I wonder if you're seeing colors yet, and if your spirit needs a tourniquet. Because if it does, I can hold you tight enough, help you forget them for a minute, love. I know you got a heart of gold, you wear it like an olden rose. I've got a high, 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 high hope. Okay, so I do feel like this reading is split into two energies, exes and new people. Okay, so, and I think there's something here about both of you being on the tail end of relationship. Things were broken off. Now you guys are both sad, forlorn, depressed, that kind of vibe. Because I was kind of reading the match, how magical is you, until I was like, hey, this is their person, not them. Okay, so there's something here about you guys both being pessimistic now, depressed, that kind of vibe. But after finding each other, for those of you where this is someone who's new and you broke up with someone, this is not them that was coming through this reading. It's someone you're dealing with now who's not an ex, okay? There's something here about this person wanting to kind of heal you, or them. Oh, I feel so just annoyed right now and stifled because I'm trying to say what I want to say, but it's not coming through clearly. That could be how this person is feeling or how you're feeling, okay? So with this high hope, this person now wants to heal you. Maybe, you know how like when you're in an energy of woe is me, you're just thinking about you, yourself, and all the pain you've been going through. This person was in that phase as well, but now they're thinking of, oh, I want to heal someone. It's the wounded healer trope. That's why. That's what it is. This person's wounded, but they're also a healer. You're wounded, they want to heal you, even though they're going through their own things right now, you know? Because it's like, I wonder if you're seeing colors yet after all this dark and bleak energy coming through. They also have it as well. This dark bleak energy was coming through for their energy, okay? And if your spirit needs a tourniquet, if your spirit needs healing, because if it does, I can hold you tight enough, help you forget them, whoever this them was, your ex or whatever, for a minute, love. I know you got a heart of gold. You wear it like an olden rose. I've got a high, 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 high hope. Like, what are you telling me? Nothing. This person is someone who was in the pits with you. Okay, like I said, you guys met at an AA meeting. You met at a meeting amongst people who were depressed, addicted. Who knows? It could have been an online forum for people who needed help, or people who were something. At a therapist appointment, a doctor's appointment. You met them, and you guys were both bruised, okay? But you saw that pain in each other. And now this person, their healer instincts kicked in. And now even though they're hurting and wounding, they want to help heal you as well, which is why their eyes are on you. This is someone who, even in their suffering, they want to help others. Wow, did I pull from all the cards? I think I did. I hope this reading resonated, like I really truly do, because I feel like I was so all over the place. I wasn't my usual sharp self, and it could be the energy of this reading or just me in general. I don't know. But let me know if it resonated. I hope this reading did. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. It's my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. If you chose image 2, then you're in the right place. Welcome. Today's reading is going to be about who has their eyes on you. So I did a poll on my channel recently because I was like, I had like a reader's block, a writer's block, whatever you want to call it. I couldn't figure out what topics to do. So I asked for some guidance from you guys, and the top 2 to this day subjects were personal development and love. So the first video that I posted on Friday was about personal development. What is your next step forward? What's the next thing you have to do? That kind of vibe. And this one's going to be about love. So who has their eye on you? For my people who are single, okay? Who has their eye on you? Even if you're not single, honestly, this doesn't have to be romantic in any kind of way. It could just be someone who's looking at you, who has their eye on you, that kind of vibe. But I am meaning for it to be romantic. So just, just some fair warning. So at first, I want to get into archetype cards to figure out who this person is. I did an energy check for group 1. I'm going to see if I feel called to do that for you guys. Just to see if you're in the right place, essentially. I might as well just do it. I might as well, And then we're going to get into what this person is thinking and feeling, okay? Using my song oracle, which are these cards here, okay? It can act as channel messages or just the vibe of the connection. It does give me more clarity into what this connection is or who this person is, because these songs are personal to me in every kind of way. I put them in there because they're on my personal playlist. I've listened to them hundreds of times, probably thousands of times, if anything. So that they have a special meaning to me. So they'll help me get further into the minds of this person, So right now we're just going to get into energy check for you to see if you're in the right place. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool as the deck. So you could be someone who's experiencing a new, happy, healthy beginning in your life right now. I'm hearing after going through like maybe a dark night of the soul or feeling lost or not really having much direction, now you actually know where you want to go and what you want to do. For my group 2s, please, going to get an energy check-in for them really quickly before we get into who this person who has their eye on them is. Group 2, we have Four of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about rest, break, meditation. Maybe you took a break from dating. You took a break from a specific person. You took a break from work. You were on vacation. Here we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Maybe you took a break from dating to learn how to let your guard down. Seven of Wands upright is someone who is very defensive, someone who keeps their walls very high. Seven of Wands in reverse is someone who's learning how to open up and not be so defensive. So that could be the energy you're now in. You're more open with your emotions, your feelings, that kind of thing. And it took you taking a break from dating or work or something to become this person. Okay, the caution's coming out. Yeah, there's something here about you being ready and open and receiving to love, okay? You're listening more to your intuition. Definitely. That could be the break, what the break was about, because the Four of Swords is kind of like a getting closer to spirit, taking a spiritual break, meditating, contemplating, that kind of vibe. Renewal is what I'm hearing as well. So you kind of renewed your spirit in a sense, and now you're ready to kind of start from the beginning. Because other than the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups is the beginning of a new romantic cycle, essentially, you know? It is also listening very heavily to your intuition, which is something you were cultivating in this break you were going through, okay? So yeah, you went on this break to kind of do some shadow work is what I'm hearing. And the shadow work was all based around you being less defensive, you being more open, receptive to love and romantic kind of energies, or just emotions in general. It's kind of like you opened yourself up, is what I'm getting in this break you took. At the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords. Interesting. So a lot of communicating, a lot of talking your feelings out, or just communicating with yourself. Learning a lot about yourself. The Knight of Swords is very much an inquisitive kind of energy, a go-getter, going after what you want. So maybe in order to be able to go after what you wanted, you needed to know what you wanted. So you kind of did, like I said, that deep dive until you cracked yourself open and figured out what kind of person you wanted, what kind of relationship you wanted, that kind of thing, to see if you would ever be able to get to the point of being vulnerable. That's the Page of Wands as well, I would say. Someone who's very, like, I wouldn't say they're hopeless romantic like the Knight of Cups, but there's someone who has like a crush, is what we'll say with the Page of Cups. So someone could have a crush on you, or you can have a crush on someone after doing shadow work, you know? Is what I'm getting at now. You want to go after this person or see where things go, essentially, with no fear or apprehension in your heart, or being closed off at all, you know? So I want one more card, and that was fast. Thank you. The energy for my group 2s, please. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Interesting. We have 2 sevens in reverse, essentially. And your Sage, I do a clearing before every reading, or I did this reading. And yours is still burning. Like, the smoke is still, like, very heavy. There could have been, like, a deep cleansing you did have to do, you know, of someone else's energy, of your energy in general. Like I said, shadow work, that kind of thing. Because the smoke is still smoking, child. It wasn't doing that so much for group 1, but you guys have to do, like, a deep purge. Like, I wouldn't say it was as drastic as, like, a hangman moment or a hermit moment, but there was something that you need to clear out, essentially, is what's coming through. Now, the Seven of Cups energy for where you are now, it's kind of like, I feel like you're not so indecisive. That's what the Seven of Cups kind of gives me. You're really not sure what you want or what option to choose. The Seven of Cups is wanting everything, or you not knowing exactly what you want, essentially. And that's kind of what I was saying before. You have to figure out exactly what you wanted in order to go after or pursue it. That's what you were doing when you were kind of in this contemplation, resting mode, you can say as well. So now, instead of being indecisive about what you want in a partner or in a person or relationship, now you're kind of more clear about what you want. You know what you want. So you're no longer defensive and you're no longer indecisive. Now you're someone who kind of knows what to look for. The Seven of Cups is also about having options as well. So maybe you don't want options, you just want one person. Maybe you're someone who was used to dating around and wanting to have commitment issues is what I'm hearing. Commitment phobe. You didn't want to just choose one kind of person. You wanted a little bit of everything. You wanted to, a taste of that and a taste of that. You wanted a sample of everything. Because I just got the visual of, like when you're at the ice cream shop and they have all the flavors in front of you and they give you the option to taste a bunch of different ones. That image just popped into my head. So like you want a little taste of everything, And now that you've had a taste of everything, you're able to now come to a decision of what you actually want. And that's what you were also doing in this break you were taking for yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's what's coming through for my group 2s already. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's something here about you maybe being disinterested or coming off as apathetic or not being able to connect emotionally with others. And now that you have done a little bit of work, you maybe gotten to the bottom of why you were acting that way. You're able to now be more open emotionally with others. Because look at how she's shyly flirting. You know what I mean? Opening up herself slowly but surely to love. Or I'm saying herself, sorry. Themselves, okay? Himself, whatever you resonate as. And I'm also hearing you learned how to choose, or you're learning how to choose better partners. Because one thing about this 7 of Cups, this person is indecisive about things that are clearly I feel like should be fairly straightforward. You either want a chaotic relationship here, let me turn it over with the tornado. You either want a backstabbing, conniving person with the snake. You either want that love connection with the heart. You either want that, I'm taking the rose as like more of like a amorous physical connection with that. You either want, I don't even know what this hand could represent, controlling maybe person, I don't know. To be like, you either want the money, you want the success, that kind of thing. It shouldn't be that hard to choose what you want. What do you want? You know what I mean? What do you want to eat? You want burgers, pizza, Thai food? You want rice? You want bread? Like, that'll help you narrow down your options. You have to have like an overall view of what you want, or at least a category. And you didn't know what category you wanted, It's kind of like, do you want a bad boy? Do you want a good guy? Do you want someone who calls you all the time? Do you want someone who texts you all the time? Do you want someone who, you have to make a nice list of what you wanted, and then kind of based on that list choose one of these options, and now you're able to do that. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna end the, I guess, energy check-in right there. I don't want to get too in-depth into that, because this is, you came here to see who, okay, has their eyes on you. And I feel like for group 1, I said who has their eye on you. This person has both eyes on you, this person. So just taking that into consideration. And I do feel, so for group 1, it was very ghetto. I would say I couldn't get a handle on anything. Hopefully yours is better, but already I feel like it is better. I'm getting more, things are being more or clear to me. I don't feel like I'm confused or in a fog or anything at all. So you have done some work. Maybe group 1 needs to do some work. I should have told them that, but I didn't. So I'm sorry, group 1s. Well, we're in group 2 now, but like I said, it was like very foggy. I don't think I'm getting the energy for you. So already you're 100 times better than group 1. Don't tell them, but whew, child, their energy was crazy. So now we're going to get into the archetypes for who this person is. So like I said already, this person has their eyes on you. So they're very much like, someone can have their eye on one person and another eye on another person. This person has both eyes firmly fixated on you. So they're not like, I don't think they're entertaining other options, which is something that I'm happy to tell you, for whatever reason. Maybe you're someone who does like that person to be fully, focused on you or fixated on you. Okay, so please, Spirit, who is this person who has their eye on my group 2s? Interesting. So here we have prostitute. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I should take it upright or in reverse. I feel like because I put it upright, I'll take it upright. For prostitute, we have accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So this is kind of like the opposite of what I was getting for group 1. So for you guys, this is someone who refuses to kind of put themselves in a vulnerable position just for the sake of power or money. Okay, that's why that's coming through. But since it came out in reverse, I'll read both. This person does have the trying to come up with the right word. This person does have the foresight to not let them being in a bad space emotionally or financially compromise their spirit, essentially, is what is coming through, okay? Now, the shadow attribute is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. This could have been someone who used to do that, but they learned better, okay? Since I feel called to read for both energies for you guys. Here we have the martyr, which is learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So I do feel like this person has had to go through some things. They had to fall on the sword a few times, I feel like, to maybe figure out who they are as a person or what they want out of life, essentially. And here we have the Don Juan. Okay. We have spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. And now it's funny that I was talking about the Seven of Cups and having to choose between all of that, having to choose between love, seduction, passion, money. I feel like the Seven of Cups is having to choose one. The Seven of Cups in reverse could be not having to choose none at all, getting all of them, you know? And that's something you could have come to the realization about as well, where I don't have to choose, I can get all of it, you know? And that's what this person's kind of representing, honestly. If I'm being honest, that's the vibe that's coming through immediately. This person is now all of those things. They have the money, the looks, the heart, the romance, the seduction style. They have the firm grip on life. They can be a little, you know, they have all the attributes, because no one's going to be perfect, you know? And you're learning that you don't have to be with someone that's perfect. That could be something that was kind of holding you back before. Needing someone to be placed in a box and be this specific kind of way, and you learning that there can be a lot of things can be true at once, essentially. So this person could have been backstabbing and conniving before, but now there's someone who's trustworthy, and you have to kind of, you know, I'm hearing the whole, on the newest Love is Blind season of UK, between Catherine and Freddie. I remember her finding out that he cheated once in a relationship like 5 years ago, and she was like, once a cheater, always a cheater. And it's like, I don't think that's particularly true. I wouldn't want to be with someone who's cheated before, personally, but it's very condescending, it's very judgmental, especially someone who you have gotten to know the way she got to know Freddie, and, you know, said yes to be engaged to them. If that was so important, you would have brought it up in the pause, but for you to bring it up after and then try to shame him for it, you know, especially considering he was such a good guy, you know, it's kind of like I said, two things can be true at the same time. This man could have been a cheater before in the past, yes, but also he's not anymore. He's learned his lesson, kind of vibe, you know. He could have been a Don Juan, you know, spotlights for positive, seductive qualities. He could have been a Don Juan, but now he's not anymore. You know what I mean? Or he still has those seductive qualities, but he's not using them to, you know, finagle, or he's not using them to hoodwink women anymore, or men, or whoever. You know what I mean? I'm just over here giggling and smiling. Not a Don Juan. Okay, I'm done. Bring more space for the rest of the cards. Not a Don Juan. Okay. And then we have companion, which came out upright, so I don't gotta worry about it. We have loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Okay? And that's what the martyr is coming through as well. This person's very unselfish. This person's very much, they love to put others before themselves. That's something that they're learning how to do, is what I'm getting as well. This person has a lot of different facets to the personality, first of all, because we have 3 cards as well, but it's giving different color schemes, you know. We have the bright, sunny, cherry person, the perfect companion, the one who would give you 4 kisses, is the vibe that I'm getting in this card. They're very loyal, they don't give up very easily, and they're very unselfish when it comes to being in a connection. So maybe on their own they're selfish. When it comes to being in a partnership with someone else, they're very unselfish, okay? Then we have the Don Juan, which is spotlights your positive seductive qualities, and it also has using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Oh, this is so salacious. This person has like a very seductive quality to them. Maybe this person is very clean, cookie cutter. They wear the suits, they gel their hair back, they come to the date with the rose on their mouth, and they're doing the salsa, like very sexy dances, the tango with you, that kind of vibe. And they're just using all the tools in their tool basket, all the weapons in their arsenal to get someone to fall in love with them. And I think that's a very admirable trait, but it could also be seen as manipulative in a way, okay? But this person knows how to wine, dine, and seduce. That's literally what's coming through. And they know that they're very romantically attractive to a lot of people, and they could have used that to their benefit in the past. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say they're a cheater. I'm just going to say they have their pick of the litter, and this person is very seductive, and this person is very romantic, and that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Oh boy, okay. Now with the martyr, but the shadow attributes has addicted to self-pity. I'm not getting that much of that from this person, which is why I may have not have felt called to read that shadow attribute. But there's something here about, look at all the flowers coming out of this person, that we have flowers coming through here. You know what I mean? Maybe this person has learned a lot about themselves through, I'm hearing misdemeanors, through connections where things like didn't go as planned. They've learned a lot, okay? So I'm hearing this person could be a little bit older, or they've had a lot of relationships where they learned a lot along the way. This person has been through some things, so that once again, they are giving a little bit of older energy, because people could be younger and have gone through a lot of things as well, but I'm getting like a world hardened, a worldly kind of person. They've been around the block a few times. They've experienced like the drudges of society. They've experienced the good of society, that kind of vibe. Because we have, like I said, accentuating the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So someone who had to do a lot of things to survive, but they didn't negotiate who they were as a person. You know, they didn't sell their body, they didn't sell their soul. They just may have to do some, you know, borderline sketchy things, but they didn't really go too deep into it. That kind of vibe, you know. They may have had to, you know, use their seductive charms to find a place to stay because they were homeless, or find some food to eat. That kind of vibe. But it was never like, it didn't cross over until legal. It's the vibe I'm not getting. I'm not really getting that right now. And like I said, this person was doing because they had to, survival of the fittest, essentially. But then when it comes to being in a relationship, there's someone who's very giving, someone who's very loyal, someone's unselfish. Like I said, forehead kisses, make sure you're okay. Very romantic at heart, dancing in the kitchen kind of vibe. This person could be a good dancer, a good singer, you know, that kind of thing. Sorry for those of you who are disturbed by that sound. The martyr is also someone who has had to sacrifice a lot of themselves for other people around them. So they could be someone who, like I said, once they're in a connection, they're very unselfish, which could tend to have them being taken advantage of a lot, okay? Or in their family unit or family situation, whether they're the father or the mother, or they're the child, they felt themselves having to give a lot to make sure others were okay before, you know, putting others before themselves, essentially, you know. But yeah, we're gonna get more into who this person is with the tarot cards before we move on to what they're thinking and feeling. I saw the Four of Cups in reverse again. So this person could have been in the same boat as you guys, you know. They were trying to figure out, they were uninterested in love, and now they're trying to find their way back into the realm of the living, or the emotional, you know, or the romantic, I should say. So the Star card as well, they're finding their way back to hope. So this person could have gone to like a really dark night of the soul. You see what I'm getting? I'm getting that this is like a mirroring energy, and that's the same thing that was kind of coming through in group 1 as well, where the person, what they're going through right now is also what you're going through right now. So this person took a break. They were uninterested in love, and so were you. Now they're getting back into the game of love, so are you. That kind of thing. And I do kind of feel like it's tying into the whole like attracts like, your vibe attracts your tribe. So because you're now someone who's ready and looking for love, you're attracting people who are ready and looking for love now, because you've done the work and they have done the work as well, you know? So what more can you tell me about this person who has their eye on my group 1s? Knight of Wands, someone who goes after what they want. Death, yeah. This is a very intense person, Don Juan, and this, we see the color scheme is very alike, okay? Knight of Wands is someone who is very bold, okay? They're someone who is very brave. I don't think, like, I'm giving the example of someone really not caring if they look embarrassed in front of people. Like, they're gonna do whatever they want to do. This is someone who's gonna walk up to you on the train, walk up to you when you're with your friends, walk up to you when you're in line at the bathroom, and show their interest. They don't care if you turn them down or whatever. This is someone who goes after what they want, and they aren't worried about being shamed or being made fun of, you know, or being the butt of a joke. This is someone who's like, very much, I want that and I'm gonna get it, you know, whether or I'm gonna go after it, you know what I mean? But this person, they're gonna get it. So this person's very good at getting what they want, is what I'm getting as well. They're very bold, very straightforward, very I keep wanting to say unassuming. So this person could look very unassuming, but they're very bold, you know? And they really don't care if they look embarrassed, or they don't care if they have, because some people, okay, they don't want to walk up to you and say anything when you're in front of your friends, or when you're in a big space, a room full of people. This person, I don't think they care about all that. I'm here, I don't give about none of that. Shh. About none of that. Shh. You know? Okay. So next we have the King of Swords. Yeah, they're very outspoken about what they want. That's kind of what I wanted to say as well. They're very outspoken. They don't care if they're saying something in front of everyone, you know, that kind of thing. They're gonna tell you you're beautiful. They're gonna ask you out. They're gonna be like, what's your name? Like, can I take you out to dinner? You know, that kind of vibe. And they're saying it in front of everyone because they really don't care how other people perceive them very much, you know. Here we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's something this person's good at communicating, which is why they're so good at going after what they want. They're a very good communicator. If they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. We also have the King of Wands as well as the Nine of Wands. So maybe there's something here about this person's energy being very youthful, innocent, as well as grown. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why I feel called to keep Death at the back, but I'm being called to do that. A very good communicator, very good at planting seeds. I'm getting this person's very good at flirting. This person's very good at talking people up, flirting, essentially. This person, like I said, this person could wear suits. Look at this. And look at the suspenders and the suit. Yeah, there's something here about formal wear. Because this person's all decked out in Don Juan. And I can say the same for Death. This person could be like, see, it's something here about unselfish, but this is something about them being a little that could be something they were trying to learn. Maybe there's someone, like I said, was a martyr, and they put others in their family and everyone else's feelings before their feelings, and that's something they had to learn to do, is to be more selfish, which is something that they're doing when going after you. Maybe there's someone who has been through a divorce and they have kids, and everything in them, or people around them are telling them, maybe you should be focusing on your kids and your work right now. You've had the relationship. Maybe you shouldn't fall in love again, that kind of vibe. They're just like, no, just because I had divorce and have kids doesn't mean I'm not going to fall in love again. Like, I'm actively looking for love. I want to be happy, you know, that kind of thing. And people are saying, you've had it all already. You've had the marriage, the kids, the house, the family, the successful job. I don't know why I'm talking like this. They can know some pretentious people, because that's my pretentious voice. You've had the house, the family, the kids, the marriage, the wedding. Just, you know, just live your life by yourself for the rest of your life. They're just like, no, I want to be in love. Get out of my face. Like, mind your business. And they're telling people to mind their business actively, respectfully, disrespectfully, all of that, okay? With the King of Swords, it's just like, I don't care if I'm hurting your feelings. I'm going to do what's best for me, which is where that selfishness comes into vibe. Like, you shouldn't want to bring another person to your kid's life right now. You just got divorced from their mother or their father or whatever, you know, baby daddy, baby mama drama, that kind of vibe. You're just like, no, I'll always do what's right for my kids, but I also have to do what's right for me, okay? That's what this person's coming through as. Ace of Swords, very honest. They're always going to tell you the truth. They're going to be very upfront about what they want and how they feel, okay? While the seeds are being set, it's kind of what these are giving me, these little seedlings. While they're planting the seeds in this connection, they're going to be very, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. While they're planting the seeds in this connection, this is a very attentive person as well. They give you the attention you need. They're going to make sure they're watering you, and they're going to watch as the connection grows. You know, they put in the work that needs to be put in, which is why I said, even when in the getting to know you stage with the planting the seeds, they're going to be very clear and upfront. I'm going to message you this day. I'm going to message you now. They're going to be very, like, you know, that kind of vibe. We have the King of Wands, someone who's very attractive. If you know what I mean? They have like a very big energy, you know, BDE. They can have big energy, okay? They attract a lot of attention. There could be something here about living in seclusion with these two kings. I'm seeing that these are like very pointy rocks, you know, making it hard for them to get to without getting a little bit of damage. You know, this person can be a little closed off when it comes to their past, or maybe their failures is what I'm hearing as well. What a marriage could have failed and they don't want to talk about it because it's still a sore spot, or, you know, childhood wounds is something that's still very sore to them. They don't want to talk about it, that kind of vibe. And then this King of Swords is like very much in the clouds, hard to get to, you know. So this person is very forthcoming, you know, this person is very honest, but there is still something about them being closed off and hard to get to know. You know, I'm here, they don't want everybody in their business, you know. So there's like a specific vetting process this person does to make sure that you're the right person they want to open up to before they start spilling all their tea, you know. Seven of Pentacles, very attentive. We're going to take care of you in the connection. They're very good at their job as well, okay. There could be, I'm getting Virgo energy for whatever reason. They're very attentive. And then with Death, it's like a very intense scorpionic kind of energy with Don Juan as well. Very physically attractive. Okay? They're very seductive. And people, you know, there's a freaking, oh my gosh, there's a trend going around on social media where I bet so and so hates to see me coming, you know, like something you're addicted to and you're always there, you're always bothering it. Like I'm sure Popeyes is for people who love Popeyes. I'm sure Popeyes hate to see me coming, you know, like a self-deprecating joke in that kind of way. It's become big on social media. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was just one person saying it until I started seeing it a lot more. So it's kind of like, I bet so-and-so hate to see you coming. I bet women hate to see you coming. Or I bet boyfriends of other women hate to see you coming because this guy is just like, you know, drop dead gorgeous. He's successful, holding himself together really well. A good father, okay? Which is just a very sexy quality in a man. Like, you're a good father. You're good with kids. You're very soft with animals. What do you mean? I'm sure so-and-so hate to see you coming, you know, boyfriends and husbands of other people hate to see you coming because you're like the perfect package, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, here he go. Like, my woman is just like, you know, quaking in their boots, or their knees are weak for this next man, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. There's always that one person in the room that's just so attractive. They're just so, what's the word I could use? Put together, hard to reach. King of Wands, like I said, energy, very commanding presence, you know, maybe intimidating a bit. And they're just like, I bet so-and-so hate to see you coming, you know what I mean? That's the vibe that I'm getting from this person. And like I said, with that Death, it's just like very intimidating, very scary, you know what I mean? Miss the Leo girl. When this person comes, they kind of suck all the energy from the room with them, because I'm seeing the sun setting in the distance. It's kind of like you're dark, you're intense, you know, that kind of vibe that Don Juan. Look at how they're all bowing to him, and the people that don't, just they're left there unalive. Child, the child knows to bow. The child knows to bow. We have the people, they could be very good with kids. This is what I'm getting, like I said, because Death, what I've heard like it described as is the kids know there's nothing they can do. They just submit to this Death or this person, you know. They're very good with the kids, you know what I mean? But it's the people who like to challenge them or beg for their life, because no one can escape death. So why is this woman begging for death to spare her? No, they're not going to, because you can't escape death. The kids just know to submit. So it's kind of like when you see a predator coming, instead of trying to fight against a predator, fight them off, you just submit to their, you know, their power kind of vibe. It's giving alpha, you know, energy. Okay. Like head of the pack. The leader, the commander, that kind of vibe. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. And wasn't this what you were coming through in the beginning of the reading? Okay, Page of Cups, that's you. That's you. This person has you in the back of their mind. Like I said, like they have both eyes on you, honestly. So for the signs, okay, we have Scorpio coming through immediately, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising. Ace of Swords always gives me kind of like Aquarius energy, very straightforward, to the point, blunt, okay? This martyr is giving me Libra energy, okay? The companion is giving me Cancer for whatever reason. Prostitute is giving me Taurus. Don Juan is giving me Scorpio yet again, okay? Knight of Wands is giving me Aries, no, Sag. Aries and Sag energy. King of Wands is also giving me Aries and Sag again. Leo could be a thing as well, but I was really getting big Leo. And then Seven of Pentacles was giving me Virgo, okay? And Capricorn. So a lot of signs are coming through. So a lot of people could have chosen this group. So now we're going to get... Oh, I did it. It's not too late. I can still do it. I have this little baggie here of like attributes, careers, songs, that kind of vibe. I made it a long time ago. And for whatever reason, I felt called to pull from it for this reading. So we're going to see what personality traits and stuff come through. A lot of songs are going to come through. I must tell you, because I've added a lot of songs. If you can't tell by now, music is very much a passion of mine. I have the these came way after what's in this bag, okay? So the songs are just like song that I love, okay? So I'm trying to get more. Okay, that's good. This is a lot, but bear with me. So right off the bat, we have center of attention. What was I saying? Exactly. We have the center of attention. We have punctual. So someone who's always on time. That makes sense with the King of Swords. We have witty. King of Swords energy coming through again. We have a letter K. So someone's name could start with a K. Or that could be an important letter in their name. We have Swedish. So we have nationality coming through. We have dirty dancing. That's literally what's going on right there. I can't. I love when these things all connect. We have Mean Girls. So that movie could be important to you or this person. That could be a confirmation. We have reliable. Yes, reliable. We have Garden State. The Garden State. What is the Garden State? I think that's New Jersey. So New Jersey could be important. We have Wise. That's that King of Swords coming through again. We have blue eyes. So this person could have blue eyes. That's confirmation. For someone, we have no. So if you were thinking it's someone else, not them, maybe. Or it's just no. This person could always say no. We have maternal. This person could be very maternal. We have, I believe this is a P. Right? Or a D. But it came out as P, but I'm pretty sure it's a D. So D could be important as well, a lowercase d. I just heard Edward. We have ENTJ. That could be their Myers-Briggs personality type. We have a few days. So you could be in contact with this person in a few days, or they could be reaching out to you in a few days. We're getting way more than group one, which I love. Okay. We have architect. This person could be an architect. They build things. And then we have bridesmaid. So that movie could be important as well. Okay. So now I want to get into the songs. And you can write these down, or just, they could be confirmations, whatever comes through. We have 2002. I will always remember. 2002 could be an important year for you or them. Okay. I'm also hearing very specifically one of their kids, if they have kids, could have been born in 2002. I will always remember the way you kiss my lips, light as a feather. Okay. Or 2002 could, like I said, could have been an important time in their life. They got married, graduated from college, or that could be for you as well. They started college. You guys could have met before in 2002 and just broke it off and you're meeting again. Who knows? We have the love you left behind. As I say that, bro, this could be a person that you it's kind of like you met them, but it wasn't the right time kind of vibe. So you kind of left what could have been of the relationship behind, and now it's coming around again. Can you imagine? We have Fact by Eminem. That song is very raunchy, and it makes sense with that energy that was coming through for them, okay? That song is literally about the Puntanti being so good. He doesn't care what you gotta do. He gonna be up in there. That's literally what that song's about, honestly. A very raunchier, dirtier way of saying what I just said, okay? We have Never learned how to cope, Ramon. This came through in group 1. And we have And It Breaks My Heart. I feel called to put it up there, by Leon. We have Follow Your Arrow, Casey Musgraves. This song always gives me early 2000s as well, because I'm pretty sure she released in the early 2000s, but there's something here about early 2000s. And we have Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Yes, there's something here about you guys leaving the door open for maybe something to happen in the future, but back then wasn't the right time, essentially. Here we have Bust Your Windows, Jasmine Sullivan. This came through in group 1. We have Freedom by Kygo and Zach Abel, also came through in group 1, if anyone felt called to group 1. We have Our Song by Anne Marie and Niall Horan. Just like that takes me back to a place that we used to go. And I've been saying, but I just can't fight it. We have Evermore by Taylor Swift and Bon Iver, or Bon Iver. Ciao. We have Never the One by Rosie. Yeah, there's something here about the time never being right, or this person not always like being in a relationship. That's what I'm getting. You know what I mean? It's giving me, you met this person after they got married. For some of you, it's not going to resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates, okay? You met them as they got married. You felt the connection with them, but you obviously couldn't be with them because they were married to someone. And now all these years later, they're finally divorced, you know? And you guys meet again serendipitously, and now you guys can be together because you're no longer held back by that pile of being married. So it's kind of like, you were never the one, and now you kind of are, essentially. I'm just getting intuitive messages from each of these songs, so just like, bear with me. We have I Should Probably Go to Bed by Dan and Shay. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone. I know it's something, but in the morning, I'll be crying over what you said, something like that. Love. Hey. I should probably go to bed. We have Golden Thing by Cody Simpson. Oh, this song is so good. It's a golden thing we've got. We have Roses to His Ex. Oh my gosh, guys. Did you meet this person when they were with someone? It doesn't even have to be marriage. It could be you met them, felt the connection, but they had a girlfriend, or they had a boyfriend, they had a person. And you waited, like, you didn't even wait for them to break up, but you had to wait for them to be single to date them, and now they are single, you guys meet again. That's what's coming through, because with this whole Roses to His Ex, I should send roses to his ex. Dun, 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 dun. It's kind of like something about this exceptional guy. Thinking about him would make girls want to cry. Just to make sure he's about. But basically, she's like, she should send roses to his ex for making him the guy he is today. Whether things ended good or bad, it's kind of like he is a more evolved, aware person because of a breakup, because he knows that person is not for him anymore, or he learned very harsh lessons he needed to learn in that connection, and now he's a better person for it, and that's the person who you get to be with now. So it's kind of like I send roses to his ex as a thank you for the guy she let go, essentially, because now he's my guy and everything that I wanted, just something like juicy. Now we have Put It Down by Brandy and Chris Brown. I'm gonna put it down, you gonna fall in love. I'm gonna put it down, you gonna fall in love. Now we have Marry Me by Thomas Rhett. So, okay. We also have Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo. We have Lie, Lie, Lie by Joshua Bassett. And I love how these two came up back to back when they were in their whole little back and forth thing, bro. Like, yes. Olivia Rodrigo was with Joshua. He broke up with her, said she was too young or whatever, and then ended up dating Sabrina Carpenter, and it was a whole big thing like that, you know what I mean? But it was a drama between Olivia and Sabrina, and then Joshua came out to tell his narrative and said lie, 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 basically saying everything she said was a lie. The team. And then we have 30,000 Feet by Ben Rector. That's such a beautiful song as well. Now we have All Love by Fletcher. We started out as friends in the Lower East. Did a couple drugs at the house parties. Late nights and taxi cabs. Wish I could have it back. Cause there's a lot of things that we never said. Now you're with somebody else in a different bed. I don't know how to be but something. But she looks a bit like me. Ooh, the tea. Okay, sorry, let me keep going. And then we have Put It On Me by Matt Mason. Literally, this song is about how he's like, whatever went wrong in the connection, put everything on me. I'm to blame, essentially, you know? That could be coming through as well. And now we have The Moon Song by Phoebe Bridgers, okay? So this is more information about who this person could be before we move on to the other songs about how they feel and all that kind of stuff, okay? So that's about it. I'm going to put all these back now. Maybe I could leave them here for you to get like a screenshot or something if you wanted to look up some of these songs. Leave it there for a few seconds to get a little, hold on. Now, take a picture if any of you want to. Okay. Now I'm going to start putting them back. You guys got a lot of information. So like I said, I feel like there's a lot of people watching and a lot of different narratives coming through. But, whoo, child, these songs are so beautiful. Some of the songs are messy, honestly. Okay. Come on, don't be giving me trouble. We love an architect, though. The King of Swords is also someone who's very intelligent, as well as witty, okay? But Dirty Dancing, this person could be a very good dancer. And they have no problem saying no because they kind of built up their boundaries. This person could have had a hard time saying no before. Now they're very much used to saying no. I don't know why I'm clearing out the cards, but I felt called to, so let me do it. Now we're going to get into how they are feeling. Okay, what are they thinking and feeling? You could also take these as channel messages if you want. Hey, don't be bending my cards. I really should get these laminated. Okay. How is your person thinking and feeling? What are they thinking and feeling for them? The person who has their eye on them, please. There's also movies in this deck as well. So if any movies come out, I will take them for you guys. They may also provide more context. So this person's not as talkative. What are they thinking and feeling, please, for my group 2, Spirit? Their person who has their eye on them. Ooh, I love this song. I haven't had this song in so long. Okay. Yeah, there's something here about dancing, for real. What is this person thinking and feeling for my group 2s, please, Spirit? What is this person thinking and feeling? Who has their eye on them? Okay, stop bending up my cards. This person could be like very, I don't know. They could have like hard hands. And I'm hearing Slow Hands by Niall Horan. Slow hands, like sweat dripping down our dirty laundry. No, no chance that I'm leaving here without you on me. This person could have like really strong hands. They don't know the power they hold. They be grabbing people and bending backs, and it's getting a little raunchy, so we're gonna stop. But that energy was coming through, period. Any other songs for my group 2s, please? No. One more. Heard one more shuffle through. No. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. So the first that popped out was Green Green Dress by Andrew Garfield and Alexandra Shipp. So let's find a chair where we can sit and talk, or get some fresh air, baby. We could take a walk. Tell me what you're thinking. Talk about your day. Tell me what to do. I'll do anything you say. In the green, green dress, 20 buttons in a strap. Green, green dress. What a pleasure to unwrap, bro. Like, I promise, please go listen to this song. The first time I ever heard it, I was obsessed. It ended up being on my Spotify, like one of my most listened to songs, maybe like number 2 or so, because I listened to it so many times. I would listen to it every day when I went to work on repeat. And the ride to work on MTA was like 40 minutes. So that song on repeat for like 40 minutes, no wonder it was in my top like 5 songs. But it was just like so good. The visuals you get from hearing that song. So it's like green, green dress, 20 buttons and a strap. Green, green dress, what a pleasure to unwrap. green dress, something. The other part of the song is in here somewhere, but we're not gonna focus on that right now. But it's like a very sexy song. Basically, he's saying how her in that green dress is turning him crazy, and how he had to get to know her based on the dress she was wearing. If you want more context of this person's mind and in their head, listen to this song. But it's also, there could be something about green, okay? This person thinks you look good in green dresses, or there's whatever dress you wear, and the dress like supposed to be like a velvety dress in the other lyric portion that comes through. And it's also dual point of view, because it's Alexandra singing it as well as Andrew, so it's kind of like from both of their points of views. But not the tell me what to do, I'll do anything you say, like this person's a simp. It's giving like they're gonna do whatever you say. Okay, I'm done. Now we have Memory, I Don't Mess With, okay, by Libra. Such a good song, and it's also giving you know this person from the past. Like I said, a long time ago, you may have never had a relationship with them, but you knew them. There was a connection, a spark, and then you had to leave them behind, okay? And you became the memory they didn't mess with. So let me read the lyrics, okay? So it says, red leaves on the river, footprints in the sand, cold walk in December, warming up your hands. December is coming up, just so you know. Sundress on the front step, sun up by the lake, blanket down in the backyard, lying wide awake. That's a memory I don't mess with, the girl I was the best with, the one I was obsessed with, girl, you just don't get it. I fall right back with one slip, always leave me helpless, don't hate me, I can't help it. I gotta leave us where we left it. That's a memory I don't mess with. So for some of you, this could be like a past lover or something, where they just go back to that one core memory of you, where your clothes were splattered on the floor, you guys were snuggling, and it's just like they know they can't be with you or something, but they're still thinking of you and they have their eye on you. So what do you mean? But it's kind of like that one person where you have that one just beautiful pure memory with, that you just can't mess with it, you know? You can't go back and bother them, like you know that you can never be again, that kind of thing as well. I don't know, there's something here like something very sacred about your memory, you know, if you do have memories with this person. For some of you don't, and some of you do, okay? But like I said, December is coming up. I'm filming this right now and we're in September. So December is coming up. So there could be something here about December being important in your connection, or December being important upcoming in your connection, okay? And like, you know, little trips to a lake and you guys are just by yourselves in a lake house and clothes are strewn all about and all that kind of stuff. You heard the song. This was also another one of the songs that I was obsessed with in this same year. They didn't come out in the same year, but these songs, ugh. Like I said, all these songs hold something very dear. They're very dear to my heart. And these songs are just amazing. All of them, honestly. But this one right here and this one right here, I was obsessed. And I've been obsessed with all these songs. Here we have this little story by New West. Oh my gosh, guys, okay. We have I Won't Run. Okay. I'm trying so hard to sing it. I won't run out of songs to tell you I love you, and it won't be done until you say I do. Marry Me did come through, Thomas Rhett. And when you grow old, babe, heaven will know that we made it through, just me and you. It's the way that you say hi, and when you do, you're kind of shy, but not the times when you're with me. So there's something about this person watching you interact with other people and being shy with them, but also not being shy when you're talking to your person, them, you know? And there's something to love about that. They love that you feel comfortable with them, you know? These songs, guys, you guys are choosing all the songs that just have me in my feels, bro. Like, okay. Yep, and here's another sexy one, and I love the color scheme here. We have like the pink, and then we have the blue. So we have Ooh, Baby, Baby by Smokey Robinson. I did you wrong. My heart went out to play, but in the game, I lost you. What a price to pay. I can't. This song is so good. All these songs are so good. You guys got good songs. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me stop. Okay. So it says, I did you wrong. My heart went out to play, but in the game, I lost you. Hey, what a price to pay. I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Okay. Mistakes. I've made a few, but I'm only human. You've made mistakes too. I'm crying. Ooh, my baby, baby. Ugh, I can't. Okay. So yeah, there's something here about this little story, your story not being over, there being a continuation. You know this person, meeting them, and it wasn't being the right time. That kind of thing is coming through as well. But there's like very strong feelings here for you guys, and I'm hearing there's memories here as well. For those of you, this is new. This person wants there to be memories. They can't wait for the day they could say they love you. That kind of vibe is coming through. And now we have a movie coming through, and the movie is Queen. It's not even a movie, I just put it there, but it's Queen Charlotte, okay, on Netflix, where it's Charlotte and George who are the two protagonists. We have a slow burn. It's very angsty. A lot of miscommunication though, which is funny because this person came through as someone who was a good communicator, but those cards did kind of want to come out in reverse, so maybe I got the story wrong, but I don't think so. We'll see. We have soulmates, we have a meet cute, we have an instant connection, we have enemies to lovers to friends. No, we have enemies to lovers, and we have friends to lovers. We have a marriage of convenience, heartwarming, swooning. We have LGBTQ plus aspects in the connection as well. And then we have a lot about mental health, because as you know, if you haven't watched the show, George suffers from, I forget what it is, but he has like, like manic episodes sometimes where he becomes obsessed with like the stars or something, that kind of vibe. I can't remember what exactly he had. I don't know if they actually said it, but he had like some mental health issues, which is why he tried to push Charlotte away so much. So there could be something about that in this connection. This person constantly pushing you away because they're dealing with their whole mental health. They're dealing with their own mental health issues, and they want to keep you as far away from that as possible, which is why we have the memory I don't mess with coming through. They don't want to tarnish the memory you have of them. They want to just leave you as things were, because they could be struggling with that stuff right now, and they don't want you to see them in a different light, that kind of vibe. But like, I feel like a past person is overtaking the reading, and I feel like maybe some of you came for a more recent person. So I am going to pull some more songs. I am going to pull some more songs. Can we get some more songs for people who are looking for a newer connection, please, Spirit? Because this past person is, no, not on my watch. We have another movie coming through for the newer person, please, Spirit. A song. Can I get a song for the newer person? Like, I feel like Green Dress is basically the song for them, but this person does have some things to say to you. We have movie. Snow White and Prince Florian. We have Sabotage, a damsel in distress. We have a magical voice. We have insane good looks. We have someone who's very endearing, personality, innocent, virginal, frolicking, lots of friends, naive, alpha, hero, and I did mention alpha. We have A Fish Out of Water, and we have Far From Home. Okay, so with frolicking, it was giving me how she was frolicking in the forest, and he found her, and she ran away from him, and that kind of thing. That's what I meant by frolicking. In case you're like, what do you mean by frolicking? That's what I mean. But songs specifically, a lot of blue too. And blue always gives me sad, watery emotions. So there's somebody here that's sad about you. But thank you. We need some new energy, please. All up in here. Okay. So the first song that came through was Those Eyes by New West. And I love this song. You can see I like New West because we have two songs by them. We have Cause All the Small Things That You Do Are What Remind Me Why I Fell For You. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. So when you call me at night while you're out getting high with your friends. So this song is so, put next to the other one. Beautiful. They make like some of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. We have Craving by Maren Morris and Thomas Rhett coming through. Thomas Rhett coming through twice. We have You're Like That Cigarette, that shot of 100 proof. No matter how much I get, I'm always craving. That feeling when we kiss, the way your body moves. No matter how much I get, I'm always craving you. Craving you. All the in-between is killing me. You know I come unglued from missing you. Sunset Eyes, no, I don't have to try because you know exactly what to do. So we also have energy coming through again from past. So I don't know why this person is like, this could be someone from your past, okay? Or like I said, it doesn't have to be someone you've been in a connection with. It doesn't have to be an ex. It's just someone where you have like very cozy, cushy memories with them, you know? And every time I think of you, there's just nothing that anyone could ever say or do to tarnish the memory or love they have for you, is why that's coming through. Now we have Healing by Arlissa. So I wish I could have found the words to say, I wish I could have given what you gave. Because we could have loved, we could have been something, but not if I'm broken. Wow. And I know that you love me, but I don't think I'm ready. You found me in a bottle. Oh, I thought I needed someone I could run to. Oh, run to. But I needed healing. I needed healing. Okay. So some of you, it's new energy, and then it's like old energy coming through. And I guess if this is someone you didn't know in the past, it would be like a little bit of an old energy, but it's giving like someone you may not want to be with again. Or maybe you do. Who knows? Like, take it as it resonates. Honestly, I could just be projecting. I don't know. But I got extra songs for you guys. Okay, we got an extra movie. Maybe some of you need to watch King Charlotte, okay, or Snow White to get more information on this relationship. But there is definitely this person is craving you. Okay, that was coming through as well. But with the cards that came through, since I put them back at the bottom of the deck, these did kind of want to come out in reverse. There could be something here about this person being a bad communicator. I don't know if I got the story wrong, that kind of thing, you know. But who knows? They could be a bad communicator, but they still do have that magnetic energy with the King of Wands, and they are very attentive when you are with them, maybe, but they're a bad communicator, or they're a good communicator. It's two stories I'm getting here, okay? Two stories I'm getting here. Can we get more about who this person is, please, Spirit? More about who this person is. We have Knight of Swords, so it's giving, yeah, the communication upright. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So wanting to say something but not saying something, maybe. Could be a vibe with this person as well. Their person who has the eye on them, please. What more can you tell me? How the cards are acting up like this. We have Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's trying to find a balance. They're trying to find a way to fit you into their life, maybe. They're always up and down and all around. Maybe they're all work and no play. Maybe, like I said, you know this person from work, maybe. Or was that group one? I'm not sure. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so like I said, I got the story right, I feel like, okay? But there's something about this person wanting to initiate contact with you, but them holding back a little bit. Their actions are not aligned with their words, maybe. They're open and they say what they want to say, but their actions aren't aligning. Because the Knight comes after the Page, so the Knight is more evolved, so the communication is more evolved than their actions, I guess. That's what I'm interpreting this as. So I'm going to leave the reading right there. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the Divine Family. Love to have you. If you want to take a snapshot of these songs or listen to them afterwards, you can do that as well. But I hope this reading resonated. Like I said, if it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. As always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Welcome to your reading. If you chose image 3, then you're in the right place. Welcome. Today's reading is going to be about who has their eye on you. Okay, what are they thinking and feeling? So I did a poll on my YouTube to figure out what readings you guys want to see more of, and you guys chose, it was a tie as of right now. There's a tie between love and personal development. So I did personal development on Friday for any of you who are interested. More so like, what's your next step? Where do you go from here? That kind of vibe. And today's going to be about love and who has their eye on you, okay? So we're going to get into it and see what is coming through as well. I'm going to start off with archetypal cards, okay? Then I'm going to pull some attributes from a bag that I have. Then I'm going to get into more about this person. And then we're going to get into the songs, channel songs that I have at the end, which could be direct messages from this person, or it's just going to give you more of a vibe of the connection they may want with you or the connection you already have with them. But first, before we do any of that, I do want to get an energy check-in to make sure you're in the right place, okay? I want to make sure you chose the right group so you can continue watching without any worries, okay? So the energy check is going to tell us where you are right now, okay? So please, Spirit, for my group threes. What the hell? Is that the sun that flew up like that? And it is. Wow. Bro, are you serious right now? Okay, so I am going to... And this stupid light keeps acting up. It's mad at me because I haven't used turn forever. But what do you want from me? I wasn't able to. Okay. Stop acting like a fool. So we have the Sun, so very happy so far, okay? Very happy, satisfied, inner child healing is what I'm getting as well. 10 of Swords in reverse is on the, you're coming back from the end of a painful ending, okay? So you're finding happiness after a painful ending, you know? You're on the brink of greatness right now after doing some healing. Because I feel like a 10 of Swords energy is you're no longer able to deny or ward off the hurt that you've been feeling. You're definitely kaput, okay? All the energy is exhausted, mental capacity is done for. Maybe you were trying to heal your mental health as well, and now you're in a more happy place than you were before, okay? Because 10 of Swords in reverse is definitely, you have 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. So you're in a phase of your life where you're giving as good as you get, okay? But 10 of Swords in reverse is definitely like you're kind of turning the energy on its head now. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so life seems to be going really good for you. It's like gifts, celebrations, that kind of vibe. You're around people who, like I said, give you as much as you're giving them, okay? A lot of generosity, reciprocity. This is giving me like a vacation, birthday parties, having a good time. That could be what you're in right now. I don't know why I felt called to say maybe some of you could be celebrating a birthday soon. So am I. So happy birthday to my Virgos. It's Virgo season, okay? Birthdays coming up for my Virgos, or any birthdays that pass, okay? So some of you could be you're gonna be receiving gifts from people soon because it's your birthday, or you're giving a gift to yourself, okay? Or maybe you have a person who has the same birthday as you, or same birthday, same zodiac sign. Honestly, I think it's because I keep touching it back here. You're gonna stop playing in my face. That's all I have to say to you. Thank you. Maybe people keep trying to turn the light off in your life, and you're like, no, ma'am. That's not what's happening right now. I'm turning the light on back. I'm turning back the light on for myself. It's like I said, dark night of the soul, turn on its head, essentially. We have 4 of Cups, boredom, Ace of... Oh, 2 aces in reverse? What? Interesting. I don't know why these cards are acting stupid. It's pissing me off. Okay. That's funny how her shirt says over it. I've never seen that before. Like, yeah, you're so over it. You're coming back from an energy where you were so over it, where your Ace of Cups was always being taken. Okay, so your cup was always being depleted. It was empty. There was nothing to be had. There was nothing in there for you to salvage. You know, it was very empty. It was dry, essentially. The Ace of Swords in reverse is things were very foggy. Things were very unclear. You didn't know where to go from there. And that's funny how it's like, I had a reading where it's like, where do you go from here? That's kind of the vibe that you were in. But now you're more in this sun energy. And here we have, what the bleep? We have 3 freaking aces in reverse, guys. What the heck? What were you going through? Okay. So yeah, like I said, I do feel like there's something here about you getting back that same energy. Because like I said, all these are giving me non-reciprocated energy. So Ace of Cups, your cup was always empty because no one was refilling it back the way you were filling theirs, or you were always giving a little bit to this person, giving a little bit to that person, giving a little bit to that person, and you never had any left over for you, you know? Now you're kind of getting out of the energy of always giving and never receiving. Boom. Ace of Swords in reverse, like I said, that fogginess, that unclarity, you didn't really know what to do or what to go next. You were kind of unsure of a lot of things, and if this light turns off one more time, we don't have to fight. Someone kept playing with your mental health, or someone kept playing with you kind of vibe, because this light is playing games for real, and I'm not in the mood, okay? Now I have like a little bit of an attitude now. Like, I have a little bit of an attitude now. I didn't have an attitude before. It's kind of like things, just stupid things keep happening for no reason, and it makes no damn sense. You know what I mean? And you're like reclaiming your happiness. Maybe you were, what is the saying? You were putting your happiness into someone else. You were expecting someone else to make you happy, kind of thing. And then you learn how to make yourself happy, or learn how to be happy with the people around you, you know? So it's kind of giving me someone who was like looking for maybe a romantic partner to make them happy, kind of energy. And instead you learn that your friends and your life can make you happy. You don't really necessarily need love. you were operating in the mentality that you needed love in order to be fully happy and fulfilled in life. And you're just now learning that, no, I can be happy and fulfilled with my friendships, with my work, with my job, with my family. And I may want love, but I don't need it. You know what I mean? This is also giving me, I don't know why I started looking at the card again, and it's giving me over and her, the way she's like throwing a tantrum, has an attitude because her phone is beside her dry. So you could be overcoming an energy of no one wanting to reach out, you not having any prospects to talk to, your phone being very dry, you were over your phone being dry, you were over not having anyone to talk to, anyone to flirt with, you're just like, ugh, like having an attitude, throwing a tantrum is literally what I'm getting from you guys. And now this like very much more living life and having fun. Like, you get a present, you get a present, I get a present. Like, you know, just like taking what you had and making the best of it, essentially, you know? And doing that and maybe being grateful, you started receiving things back. And that's when you started like moving forward more of that energy of maybe giving and then receiving and learning that is, you don't need like a partner to make you happy. That kind of vibe keeps coming through. Okay. But all these aces in reverse, like new beginnings. Maybe you were trying to escape in a way. Escape what was going on in your life. But also this Ten of Swords in reverse, the way she's on her phone, I guess whatever's on her phone, put that final 10 sword in her. And she's like, I'm just so over this relationship, I'm so over this whatever. And putting her phone to the side like, no, I'm good. I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to hear from them ever again, that kind of vibe. So maybe the end to a connection could have been coming through, which is, I think I said that already, but I'm going to say it again because it's coming through again. Like, she finally put her phone was what was giving her all this stress and anxiety and mental exhaustion. You know what I mean? That's what her phone was doing. She finally put it aside and said, nah, I'm over it. And as soon as she put that phone aside, look at this cup that came to her. Look at the cup, but she's ignoring it now because she's now in her little attitude energy. So it's like you had options in front of you, but you were kind of turning them away because you were stuck in maybe a situation or a connection or something that you weren't able to start anything new with all these cards coming out in reverse, okay? But let me just fix that for you real quick, okay? Now we have some new beginnings of love coming through. The same cup that was being offered to you was being offered to you here, but it was in reverse because you weren't accepting it. The clarity you needed was in front of you the whole time. You weren't accepting it. Now you're accepting it. We have the Ace of Wands, a new passion beginning, loving life. Wasn't acceptable to you before, now it is because you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Emotional stability, lust for life, happiness. What is the bottom of the deck? And then we have Ten of Cups. Stop it. Yeah, you're well on your way. You're well on your way. I'm hearing road of redemption. You're well on your way to find that happiness you've been seeking and craving, okay? It's right. I'm hearing right around the corner. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards aside now. I'm going to get into who this person is, like I said, because that's what we're really here for. Who is the person who has their eye or their eyes on you, okay? My group threes, please. Who is this person who has their eye on my group threes? This is a lot of cards. We have child, eternal, child. You know what? I'm going to put these back and see what else comes out. If they come out again, they were meant to come out. Okay, just shuffle one more time. Group three, please. Who's this person who has their eye on my group threes? Why all these neither too many? Move. Who is this person that has their eye on my group threes? Are we just supposed to get mad cards? Y'all pissing me off. Let's see if you have any repeat cards in these cards. Okay, we have the Knight coming through again, so that one was supposed to come out. We have Child Eternal coming through again, so that one was supposed to come out. We have lover, we have Don Juan, we have athlete, and we have networker. These are a lot of cards. I don't want all these. Okay, so some of you could be calling in a bunch of different people. A bunch of different people have their eyes on you. So I'm just going to go through these archetypes and see. I guess you take whichever one resonates the most with you. You would take all of them too as well. Who am I to say you can't? Let me move these down more because we have all this space down here and I'm just like keeping them to the top. Okay, so with Knight, we have loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Okay, so we definitely someone who's a knight in shining armor kind of archetype, where they just want to come and save you. They want to come and snatch you up. They're going to ride on their trusty steed, grab you by the scruff of your neck and throw you on the back of their horse and ride away with you to the sunset. Is kind of the vibe that I'm getting for this person. They have honor. Okay, and I love how we have the lover, then we have the love of honor coming through as well. We have the child eternal. There's something that's forever childlike about this person, and it's funny because this has been happening in all the groups. Honestly, whatever comes through in the energy check-in kind of ties into who this person is as well. So it's kind of like you are getting people who are matching your energy. So if you're someone who's in a low vibrational energy right now, you're attracting someone who's in a low vibrational energy. If you're someone who's in like a healing energy, you're attracting someone who's in a healing energy. Now if you're someone who is healed for the most part, you're attracting someone who's healed for the most part. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe kind of energy. So we have the sun come out for you guys. You're happy, your inner child is healed. And then we have the child eternal, where there's something like just inherently childlike about you. You're just having fun, you know, trying to figure out what's, you know, what makes you happy and just fall in love with life again, essentially, which is what you were doing in your inner check-in. And that's what this person is as well, you know? So we have determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. That's literally, you know, the vibe that was coming through for you a little bit, and now it's coming through for your person who has their eye on you. So like your vibe is attracting this person, okay? So now we have a Don Juan, okay? We have spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Now, some of you may have been called to group 2 because Don Juan did come out of group 2. Just putting that out there as confirmation for someone, okay? Or you could be coming from group 2, and if you are, hello. So, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Now, for the lover, we have great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Yes, you have a secret admirer, you have a lover, okay? And they're very unbridled in their appreciation of you, okay? But it's why they just want to come and snatch you up and ride off to the sunset with you, which is literally this 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, riding off to the sunset, okay? Now we have athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit, okay? This is giving me an Olympian, someone who is strong, someone who is fierce, someone who wants to go and win everything for their country. They have a lot of pride. It's something that's coming through as well. And they could be very physically fit with the dedication to transcending physical limits. It's not someone's gonna say, I can't do this, or they don't ever want to be a slave to their body. You know what I mean? Like their body's tired, so they're tired. No, they keep their body fit, they keep their mental health fit, all of that, so they can be fully capable and show up as a full human being in all aspects of their life, okay? Whether it's romantic, whether it's, you know, work, whether it's their body, that kind of vibe. And now we have a networker, which is giving me someone who's very much work oriented as well. We have enhances unity through the sharing of information. Excuse me. Engenders social awareness and empathy. So this is definitely someone who feels a lot. There's someone who is very empathetic, okay? This is just giving me a person who's just like, I want to say the whole package, or they think they're the whole package. I would say they're the whole package as well, but it's just like a bunch of different things coming through right now. I'm just like, huh? We have 2 similarities with the knight and the lover, a lover of honor, loyalty, romance, chivalry, great passion, devotion, boom, okay, so that tracks. Don Juan spotlights your positive, seductive quality, so a good lover in bed, I would say, you know, for my grown folks out there. Athlete, someone who's very physically, I'm hearing trim and fit, okay? And then we have the networker, which is someone who spreads positivity, love, and joy wherever they go kind of vibe. So it's kind of like someone who is like I said, fully evolved and fully healed version of who they want to be, that kind of vibe. They work out, they do journaling, they do shadow work, they do mental health work, and their body is fit, their mental health is fit, and they're just like, they want to be in a relationship. They're ready for that. And I love how we have the child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. dedication to transcending physical limits. Maybe this person could have gone through like a health journey recently. They could have been someone who's already small, but they wanted to become more healthy, more muscular. Because there are people who are skinny who's not healthy. There are people who are bigger who are healthy. There are people who are bigger who are not healthy. It's just everyone's in a different pathway in their life. This person could have been bigger or smaller, and they just wanted to do more exercise. So their body never gave up on them, you know, as they were older. When they got older, this person could be someone who's older, and they don't want their body to give up on them as they get older. So they're trying to, you know, put more stock into their physical health now. Okay. Shut up. Soup table. Okay. Very romantic, very seductive. They're a lover. It's giving they're a fighter, with a night energy as well. They're very chivalrous. They're gonna walk on the inside of the sidewalk. They're gonna open your doors. They're gonna pay for the meals. Very demure, very cutesy, very classy. This person's coming through as, I'm telling you. They are definitely like a big kid, you know, whether they're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. They're a big kid. They do like to still be playful and childlike and look at they said life through fresh eyes, that kind of vibe. They still believe in magic. That's what's coming through, and they're gonna forever believe in magic. There's nothing you can do to snuff out the child or innocence or purity in this person's soul. They're always gonna have that air of innocence to them, you know, whether they're a big hardback grass man or they're a big hardback grass woman, it doesn't matter, or they them, it doesn't matter. They're always gonna have that childlike, you know, allure to them. Okay. They bring people together with networking. They deliver or relay information to people. And they are definitely someone who's very perceptive when it comes to social situations. So it's giving a people watcher. They like to see how people act, and they will definitely be the person to step up if things are being done wrong, or write a strongly worded letter to HR that when they see certain things happening in a company, that kind of vibe, like, you know, it's giving maybe a man or even a woman who knows they have some power, they know they have some weight to throw around, and they sometimes like to act like they're not someone who's in power, and they come in and work with the simpletons or the people who are beneath them in the rank, and they see what's going on, and they're watching. No one knows the rank they hold, and they go back and fix things, you know. So they start from the bottom up. They're always, you know, making sure everyone in their company or in their presence or in their company, not like a actual company where you work, like in their inner circle, is always comfortable and always evolving. That kind of vibe. It's very much a big people watcher kind of person. They will frolic in meadows. They like to travel. They like to be in the gym. You know what I mean? They could be someone who's still into old-fashioned ways of sending letters. This person is very much a lover boy, lover girl. Just to put that out there. They will write you love notes. They could be a little bit of a poet. They fall in love easily. They're in love with love, hopeless romantic kind of vibes. They like to see their friends fall in love. They want to fall in love. They could be a connoisseur of romantic comedies or romance movies, that kind of vibe. They could dress like very dapper, because we have this knight here decked out in his nightwear, and then we have the Don one in suits, hair gel back. There's something here about black hair coming through. All these people have black hair, and that's not usually a thing, because there's a lot of people with different hair colors in this card. So black hair could be important. And then we have red hair for these two people here. So they could have red hair, auburn hair. Yeah, there's something here about they can write music with the music coming out behind them dancing. They could be a good dancer. Like, you could feel the tension between the two of you guys. That's what I'm getting right off the bat. You know they like you, is what I'm getting. You could be here for confirmation. You know this person likes you. Because there's too many sensual, seductive cards to be coming through for you not to know this person has their eye on you. And if you don't, they're very good they mask their emotions really well. Because for all these spicy, like, romantic, lovey-dovey cards to be coming through, and for you not to know, that's like the master of disguise. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards from this baggie that I have here. This gives personality traits, job descriptions, physical descriptions. There's letters in here, probably numbers. There's yes, no, maybe. There's a lot of songs, so just keep in mind there's going to be a lot of songs coming out for you guys, okay? Shake it up. These are way too many, but we're going to go through them and see what comes out. That's way too many. I already know. Okay. So we have Polynesian. We have long. I don't know what I meant by that. Maybe long hair. I don't know. I may not take all these songs. We have Saw. SAW. Maybe that movie is important for someone. We have a winner. This person is a winner. Because look, I was talking about the Olympians, and they are. We have Bring It On. Yeah, this person could literally be an athlete. Gymnastics, all that kind of stuff. Chair. We have Pensive. Yup. This person thinks a lot. We have temperamental. Interesting. This person's a little bit temperamental. We have familial. So family is important. We have well-rounded, which would make sense. This is why we have so many attributes coming out. Or archetypes. We have a pilot. That could be their job. I'm mostly focused on the colored ones. We have neat. Like I said, gel back hair. Very neat. Put together. Very classy. Very demure. Very cutesy. Okay. We have educated. Y'all. We have an actor. Oh, okay. I'm like, huh? We have fun-loving. We have reserved. Yeah, I feel like there's a few different people coming through for you guys, which is why you have to be very, you know, you would know, because you know what I mean. Or if you don't, then this is that's why you got so many things. That's why we got so many things. We have The Fault in Our Stars. Could be an important movie. Ooh, that movie is, whew. We have playful. So we have playful, reserved, temperamental. Like a few different archetypes are coming through. So I do feel like this could be a few different people for some of you. We have brown skin girl. We have still loading. I don't know what that means. I think that was like one of the whole yes, no, maybe things coming through with still loading. I did these years ago, guys. Bear with me. We have Hook. That movie could be important. We have police officer. Interesting. We have a Korean. We have Polynesian. We have Korean, period. We have an actuary. I believe that's a job title. So this person could be an actuary. We have Anna. That's someone's name. Or it could be a movie, I think, as well. We have an anchorman. They could tell the weather on TV. We have graceful. Okay, like I said, very demure, very cutesy. What did I say about you, Light? What's wrong with you? We have a scientist. You have a lot of jobs coming through. Yeah, this could be a few different people for you guys. We have Parent Trap. That movie could be important. Or the tropes in that movie. Coming back together, second chances, having kids with someone and getting back together with them. We have straight. So their sexual orientation could be straight. We have Shrek. The movie's coming through. The childlike energy is coming through very heavy here. With all these, like, you know, youthful movies. We have African. This person could be African. We have pure. We have multicolored hair. We have tan skin and brown skin. We have an ENTP, their personality type. We have an S here, I believe. Yes. We have I Think We Dance, a song by Rand. We have My Ties by Train and Skylar Grey. We have Let's Go Home Together, Ella Henderson and Tom Grennan. Let's go home together. I used to be obsessed with that song. Oh my gosh. We have Bones by J.C. Stewart. Bruh. Pissing me off. This person could be hot and cold. It's what I'm getting as well. We have an aerospace engineer. And if they're a scientist, it would make sense. They're not used to working with their emotions. We have curvy. So this is if you're watching for a female, they could be curvy. Or even a guy. Guys could be curvy. We have a YouTuber. Wow. This person could be a YouTuber. We have Fix You by Sam Smith. We have courteous. We have an H, but I'm also looking at it as like a 4, but I'm pretty sure that's an H. boy, I don't know what I was thinking. We have earthy. This person's very earthy. It could be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have poetic. Didn't I say that? I said that. We have stoic. This person can be stoic sometimes. This person, something about 9 months, so that could be a time frame. We have intelligent, period. I can't take all these songs, okay? But maybe confirmation for someone, so I'll try to go through them really quickly, but I want to get all the colors out of the way. We have Stupid by Tate McRae. We have Mulan, the movie. Disney movie could be important to someone here, or this person. We have They're Very Understanding. They're Super Bad. That's either a movie or a trait. I forget what I meant when I wrote that. Bruh. We have Jasmine. They could be like a Princess Jasmine. That's probably what I meant by Anna. Anna from Frozen. And Frozen 2. And Frozen 3, because it's coming out. In case someone didn't know. We have Lord of the Rings. That could be an important movie for this person or for you. We have The Lion King. Could also be an important movie or for you. We have a lot of Disney references coming through. So Disney could be important to this person. We have skinny. So we have curvy and we have skinny. So it depends who you're watching for. If you know them, you would know. We have Love, Simon, another movie coming through. I think it was also a show on Hulu. We have bilingual. This person could be bilingual in one of these languages, Polynesian or Korean. We have stern. We have a lot of those. We have stoic. We have stern. Stop. We have temperamental. Stop it. Okay. We have 8 months. So we have 8 months, then we have 9 months. I'm trying to get these songs out of the way. Move. 8 months. We have 500 Days of Summer. That could be an important movie for someone. We have Love Myself by Olivia Bryan. That's a song coming through. We have Light Year by Adam Melchor and Lennon Stella. A really good song. We have Celestial Love by Samantha Leah. We have Come Through by Jeremy Zucker. Is that all the colors that came through? Yes. We have 1, 2, 3 by Sophia Reyes and Jason Derulo, another really good song. We have Break Every Rule by Craig Strickland. I'll break every rule in the book for you, babe. We have Vienna by Ben Platt, such a good song as well. We have Children by Ava Max. We have Up by Cardi B. This person can listen to a lot of music because we have a lot of songs coming through. We have We'll Be Fine by Luz, also a really good song. We have Like a Boy by Sierra. Dear August by PJ Harding and Noah Cyrus. Love that song. We have Lie to Me by Ali Gotti and Tate McRae. Love Story by Taylor Swift. There's something like very lovey about this person, like I said, with Love Story. I want a love story. Dancing Without Music by Bridges, or BRDGS. Such a good song as well. We have Heart is Full by John Bellion. If You Love Her by Forrest Black and Meghan Trainor. We have Anyone Else But You by Anthony De La Torre and Lana Condor. We have Fug It Up by Jane Hancock. We have River. I've been a liar, been a cheat. Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran. We have Move Mountains by Alkaline. We have Single and Searching by Yemi Alade and Falls. We have Can We Kiss Forever by Kina Adriana Proenza. Slumber Party, Ashaniko and Prince Nokia. Faithless by Ewan G. Phillips or J. Phillips. We have Try by Colby Callier. We have Arcade by Duncan Lawrence and Fletcher. We have Wine by B. Young. Baby girl, you don't waste your time. Baby, don't waste your wine. Yeah, All Love by Fletcher. Dive, Ed Sheeran. Remember the Mornings by Clinton Kane. X Factor, Lauryn Hill. Phoenix by Olivia Holt. Deja Vu, Olivia Rodrigo. She's So Gone, Naomi Scott from She's So Gone, Lemonade Mouth. So Disney is coming through. We have Problems by Anne Marie. Wow. Okay. Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. We have Madeline by Anderson East. We have Ordinary People by Blake Rose, such a good song. South of the Border by Ed Sheeran, Camila Cabello, and Cardi B. We have Tim McGraw by Maggie Rogers as a cover on Spotify. We have Love Me Anyways by Pink and Chris Stapleton. Working on It by Megan Trainor, Lennon Stella, and Sasha Sloan, the remix, I believe. We have Love Me by Anna Klendling. Such a good song. We have Opposite of Loving Me by Ethan, the stripped version. Confetti Little Mix. Cringe by Cringe, the stripped version by Matt Mason, such a good song. We have Met Him Last Night by Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande. And then we have I Love Him by Katie Turner. Okay. I hope you guys are still watching after that. I'm sorry, there were so many songs. Let me just scoop everything back up. Now we're going to get more into what they're thinking and feeling and get some songs for that and then scooch out. Yeah, music is very important to this person, I would say, because that was crazy. And I think there's also a, I should have mentioned it before, but there's an option to like go faster in the settings. So you could have like fast forwarded through this, which I should have mentioned before I sat here and did all this. She's so gone, she's so gone, it's all over now. We have a winner. I didn't see that one. Winner. This person's a winner, which would make sense with the whole Olympian that keeps coming through. Family's very important. They're bilingual. All these songs. Boy, that was a doozy. So, okay. Just scooch these up. You can look, but you can't see the girl that's underneath. 'Cause she so gone. So you have like a lot of really bold, out there, not talkative, but very bold, in your face kind of heroines. Because we had Anna, we had Jasmine, we had Mulan, and they're very much, I'm gonna do what I want and go after what I want, and no one's gonna stop me. Anna, people really wouldn't think that of her, but if you watch the movie, she really is that kind of, I'm gonna do what I want, no matter what no one says kind of energy. So was Jasmine, and so was Mulan. So this is like a very fierce heroine. Okay, if you're watching for a female, okay. Otherwise, they're very loyal. You know, they go after what they want. Nothing's going to stop them. Very determined, very feisty is what I'm getting as well. If they're a man as well, it doesn't matter. So now let's get into more about who this person is. With tarot cards, though. We got a lot about them, but let's get some more. Who is this person who has their eye on my group threes, please, Spirit? Okay. I will take these. What? These two cards were stuck. So I guess they want to come out 10 of Cups and 10 of Wands. Interesting. I'm hearing this person's tired on the way to finding their happy ever after. They are like barely holding on. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Someone who's very emotionally open as of right now. This person could like you back if you like them. Is what I'm getting. This person is someone who's like a little crushy crush, which is like, well, they have the eye on you, they have a crush on you. We have the Justice card coming through as well, so Libra placements could be important. This is someone who's very balanced, okay. Someone who's very fair, someone who's very just. This person could like that truth and honor was coming through with Knight. Yes, this person values truth and honor above other things. I mean, above most things is what I meant to say. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Judgment in reverse. I'm just going to put these up right. How about that? We have the King of Swords, very good communicator, very truthful, very frank, very honest, blunt, to the point. All of that is coming through. We were also getting a lot of stern, a lot of stoic, a lot of stuff like that coming through for this person in the attributes section of the reading. So that could be something that's coming through as well. This person practices really good judgment. They have really good judgment based on Justice, King of Swords, and the Judgment card coming out. They have really good judgment of character for certain people. It's not easy for them to be hoodwinked. There is something here about them, a lot of people following behind them and listening to what they have to say. So we had a YouTuber coming through. This person could have a lot of followers or subscribers or something like that. They have people who tune in to listen or want to hear what they have to say. We have Three of Cups. This person's a really good time. They know how to have a good time. I'm just trying to hope that this is not too high up, because I know it gets cut off after a minute. I'm hearing a prophet. So this person could be someone who like channels messages from spirit. They're a prophet. Then we have this 10 of Wands and this 10 of Cups. This person wants their happy ever after more than anything. Like I said, hopeless romantic kind of vibes. But they have been through the ringer for sure when it comes to this. Since these two were left over there by themselves when I picked up the rest of the deck. This person's a really good time. They like to have fun. This person could be in your immediate friend group or social settings, how you met this person. So I'm hearing social media as well. You could watch this person on social media. The person who has their eye on you could watch you on social media. Or you watch them on social media. It's something that's coming through as well. But something here about social media. They watch your profile and they liked you. That kind of thing. Like I'm kind of getting lost in the energy a little bit. So I kind of feel like it's like resonating for both. Maybe both of you are like your internet crushes. Something like that. Instagram crush or YouTube crush or some kind of social media platform crush. It's about that's coming through. And like I said, how they feel is also how you feel. I'm trying to figure out who I'm talking to. I'm talking about this person towards you, but I kind of feel like this applies for you towards them as well a little bit. Like I'm getting like that line is blurring. And like I said, if you don't know this person likes you, then I don't know what you're doing, what rock you're hiding under. This person is very forthcoming about how they feel. Or was that for group 2? I think I said it for you guys. So there could be a connection to group 2 as well, is what's coming through for some of you. Justice card is giving Libra. Judgment is giving Scorpio. 10 of Cups is giving Cancer. 3 of Cups is giving Pisces. I don't know why. King of Swords is giving Aquarius. And 10 of Wands is giving Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just saying signs that are coming through, okay? Yeah, someone who's very fair, balanced. This person could be like very balanced features. They dress very formally with this one card here. They could like short skirts that show off their thighs, okay? And we had a multicolored hair coming through. So that could be something. Their aesthetic is very out there with Aquarius, you know? They're always transforming with the butterflies above them. Libras are usually come off as some people who are very attractive. So this person could be very attractive. They like to drink with the 3 of Cups. They know how to hold their liquor is what I'm hearing. And we do have the multicolored hair coming through. We have the gray, we have the pink, and then we have just the regular black coming through there. We have the lady with black hair, but, you know, frosted tips, okay? She has kind of like blue, teal kind of hair. This girl has blonde hair. She has blonde hair. Trying to come up with some things to help you recognize this person. This person could be an angel on earth, or they like look very angelic or act very angelic, which is this Justice card here. They do the right thing at all times. They put themselves on a pedestal is what I'm hearing as well, away from everyone else. The way this King of Swords is kind of like in the clouds somewhere where nobody could find this person. They're very hard to reach, I would say. So they may not text back very well. I don't know. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind. I hope it resonates for some of you. I feel like it will. This person can have like dead eyes. When they look at you, it's like their eyes go like blank sometimes, and it's not in like a evil or a scary way. It's just like it's like some people have resting beach face, and some people have this like their face goes like blank when they're looking at something or lost in their thoughts. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting, because look at how she's like very straight faced in this card. And I know this light and turn off again. Me and this light gonna have to fight, guys. Like her eyes are like very blank stare. So I don't want to say dead, maybe blank. Okay. This is more about this person. They are looking for their happily ever after. They could think that you represent that. This person could also have kids already. This person takes on more than they can handle sometimes. They try to be everything for everyone. And it leads them to like being overburdened or over, you know, worked, that kind of thing. Overwhelmed. It's with the Page of Cups, it's kind of giving me this person has psychic intuitive gifts, but they haven't really honed in on it yet, because we're not getting High Priestess or Queen of Cups. It's just coming through as the Page of Cups. So someone who has intuition, but they may not use it a lot. It doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but it could resonate for this person. They're just at the beginning stages of, you know, following their intuition. They haven't become like a pro at it yet. So what are they thinking and feeling? For my group 3s, please, Spirit. There's songs and movies in here. The songs can act as channel messages from your person, okay? I think that's all I'm going to take from these cards. So this is a lot of songs. Okay, so the first song that came out is Prime Time by Janelle Monáe and Miguel. So we have, baby, our love will always keep it real and true. Because, baby, it's a prime time for our love. Ain't nobody peeking but the stars above. It's a prime time for our love, and heaven is betting on us. So bang, bang, I'm calling your name. You're like a fire the world can't tame. I want to riot till the stars come out and play. Is that okay? So there's something about it being a prime time for your love with this person. Or this person thinking right now is a prime time for you guys to be together. And there's something here about the real and true, the King of Swords. Your love will always keep it real and true. Like, you guys are not going to be, you know, lying to each other. Communication is always really good. Truth with the Justice card coming through. So even in the beginning stages of just the crush stage this person has with you, they know that you're someone who they don't have to worry about lying to them or keeping anything from them, because this love will always keep it real and true. So we have Cigarette Break by Gavin James, and it says, oh, but I saw a spark, and I've never seen a more beautiful thing. Am I just dreaming? Let's take it too far, because every word you say colors me in. And could we begin before it's too late? Say that you'll take a cigarette break. Oh, this song, it's like been following me around. I was like listening to it on repeat a few days ago, so that could be important. For something, the song could be important in this connection. But it's like, but I saw a spark, and I've never seen a more beautiful thing. Am I just dreaming? Let's take it too far, because every word you say colors me in. Like, what do you mean? Like, yo, Gavin James, he just always out here waxing poetry to someone. I did say poetic. It came out in the archetypal cards for lover. That's what I got from that. Poetic came out in the cards and the words, and then it come out again with the whole, because every word you say colors me in. Like, ugh. What do you mean? Stop it. You know, it's just giving this person knows how to say the right things, you know, to get you just giddy. And should we begin before it's too late? Say that you'll take a cigarette break. I do feel like the song entirely, it's just like about being on a break with someone you felt a really strong connection with, and saying, maybe it was just a cigarette break. Like, you know, cigarette breaks like short, 15 minutes. Maybe our relationship was supposed to be short and sweet and we're supposed to move on. But I do feel like with this, should we begin before it's too late? Say that you'll take a cigarette break. It's like telling me that you're going to come and spend some time with me, take a break from your life. You know, that kind of thing is what I kind of feel like what this is being interpreted as, this part of the song. So it's kind of like things ending before it even began. This person wants you to take a break to actually get to know them, you know? Even if it's just a little 15-minute break, just come take a break and we can see where things go. That kind of thing is what I'm getting. So the next song we have is Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. It says, when she gets that come get me look at her eyes, well, it kind of scares me the way she drives me wild, and she drives me wild. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy is beautiful to me. This person could think you're a little crazy, okay? But they think your crazy is beautiful, honestly. Because I do feel like the Three of Cups represents you guys both knowing how to have a good time together. So it's kind of like your crazy is beautiful to me, because we know how to we're going to be having fun together. Instead of one of us being a stick in the mud and having to force the other person to go out. Now we're gonna go out together and have a good time together, okay? Ooh, look, we have Can I Kiss You by Doll. Oh, I love this song. Okay. Just like I thought, like no other, hands on your skin, melt like butter. Can't get enough, and I love the way that you taste. Now that you're my piece of heaven, I still want you bad more than ever. When I'm alone, I'm impatiently waiting. So hurry up, come back. Let me stop my annoying laugh. I can't. So this is like definitely giving me, for some of you, butterflies of really getting to know someone. Butterflies of really getting to know someone for the first time. And then others of you, this is like a little bit of an established connection with this person. Maybe you guys are on a break right now. Maybe you guys aren't together physically, and this person just like, hurry up and come back. I'm impatiently waiting to taste your lips again. Like, okay. Like, just like I thought, like no other, hands on your skin, melt like butter. I can't get enough, and I love the way that you taste. What do you mean? This person's looking at you as their 10 of cups. Like I said, the one that they see forever. Okay. Anywho, the next song we have is Constellations by Jade Lamack. And we have Lights Are Turned Off, the music is on, minds are unlocked, this feeling is amazing, hands on your waist, liquor is all that we taste. Your freckles lead the way, I trace your constellations. I see it in your eyes, the wind blows west where the sun don't rise, yeah. You got a darker side, you know it's a mess, but you don't need to hide, yeah. The sweat is dripping down, caresses your skin till it hits the ground. You're digging deeper now, you're biting your lips so you don't make a sound. This song always gets me. Yo, I used to listen to the song and not even know what she was saying until I stopped and wrote down the lyrics. I'm like, wait, Jade, please relax. Like, okay, man, we got it. Like, please. This song is so good, but it's like the I feel like the composition of the music makes it hard to like really listen to what she's saying. So when you if you listen to the song, listen to what she's saying, because girl, Jade. It's like, you got a darker side. Like, what do you mean? You know it's a mess, but you don't need, it's a mess, but you don't need to hide. Yeah, the sweat is dripping down, caresses your skin till it hits the ground. You're digging deeper now, you're biting your lips so you don't make a sound. Like, what do you mean? Okay, I'm done. Now, the last song we have here is Carefully. So like I said, take these songs as a channel message from this person, or just more, a more in-depth view into how they feel about you or the connection you have with them, okay? The Carefully by Demi Lovato is approach with caution. I can get overwhelming, but in the best way. So, babe, if you think you can handle me, please handle me carefully. Intoxicating. My insecurities don't take vacations. So, babe, if you think you can handle me, please handle me carefully, okay? Because I'm strong in a way where I know how to show you my fragile. I'll be gone in a minute if you don't know how lucky your hands are. So basically, it's a Demi Lovato song, and as we know, if you know Demi Lovato, you know she has some, as we all do, have issues, but she's very open about the things she struggles with. She's saying, approach with caution, because I can't get overwhelming. This is a cautionary tale or sign to her lover, but in the best way. So if you think you can handle me carefully. I can be intoxicating, but just know my insecurities don't take vacations. So if you think you can handle me, please think again and make sure you can handle me, because I need to be handled carefully, okay? So it's kind of like this is very intoxicating with that Scorpio judgment energy coming through. You know how to have a good time, that kind of vibe. Like I said, I'm getting like a blurred line, so I feel like some of you is coming into the energy as well. It's like you're someone who's very fun, you're very intoxicating, but they're also saying, handle me carefully if you're gonna handle me at all, that kind of vibe. My insecurities are always here. Yes, I know how to have fun, have a good time, I look good, the energy is intoxicating, but I also come with a lot of warning signs, so just be careful. You know, this person could also be saying the same thing as well. Like, I come with a lot of warning signs, be careful, like, make sure you can actually handle me before you try to deal with me, you know? But yeah, I think I'm gonna like stop the reading there. I don't want to keep getting too deep and this becomes too in depth, but I feel like really short. Look at how the pants is, the skirt is short here, the skirt is short here. Like, I have a friend who, like, this reading is reminding me of. So if a person would ever watch a reading about who has their eye on them, they would choose this reading for her. She does the multicolored hair, her skirts looks just like that kind of vibe. This reading is giving me a little bit of her, you know, as well as something else, which is why I feel like your energies are very infused. Like, it was hard to tell you from them. So your energies could be very entangled at this point. Maybe you're in a relationship with them, or you guys spend a lot of time together, like kind of vibe, and like to kind of become one a little bit, you know. So I'm like, I was saying something from your person's point of view, but then I was also saying it from, like, your point of view is what I feel like is what the vibe was coming through as. But that's why I'm gonna stop here before I confuse myself for you guys anymore. It wasn't confusing, but it was just like very entangled. You guys are very much, you know, entangled together, okay? But I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group fours. Now, this is a new occurrence on this channel. I feel like I've never had 4 groups as of yet, but we are doing that today because I felt called to do it. I don't usually feel called to even entertain a group 4, but I did today for who has their eyes on you, because I feel like the collective may not be big. My collective may not be big, but it may reach a bigger collective, and I wanted to have more options available to you guys. So today's reading is going to be, if you chose group 4, welcome. You chose image 4, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be getting into who has their eyes on you, okay, and what are they thinking and feeling, okay? So we're going to get into the archetypes. No, first we're going to do an energy check-in to where you are right now. Then we're going to do the archetypes to figure out who this person is. Then I'm going to pull some cards or things from my baggie that has personality traits, nationalities, it has words, it has letters, it has jobs, you know, a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot of freaking music in there as well that may kind of resonate with you guys and help be more confirmation that you chose the right pile. Then I'm going to get into what they're thinking and feeling using I guess tarot. No, I think I'm going to use I mean, we'll see what comes through. I've used it for both, honestly. And then at the end of the reading, for what they're thinking and feeling, I'm going to use my song oracle deck to get into more of what they're thinking and feeling. Now, you can use that part of the reading for channel message from your person as well, because the songs can represent channel messages, but also more in depth, more confirmation for what this relationship could be, what is, that kind of vibe. And that is the whole breakdown of what the reading is going to be about. So without further ado, what the heck, I can't talk. Without further ado, I'm going to get into what your energy checking is right now. And immediately when I split the deck, it was the 3 of Swords and the Tower. So what the heck? We'll see what actually comes out, but those are not the best cards. So for my group 4s, please spare my group 4s. Can we get a bit into their energy to make sure they chose the right group? Interesting. We have the Magician, and then we have the Hierophant. So, okay, you're manifesting commitment, stability, Page of Swords, clarity, maybe a new intellectual endeavor. Maybe you're trying to go to school. Maybe that's what the Hierophant is. You're trying to bring order back into your life, because things were not orderly, because we have that 3 of Swords and the Tower energy. You're learning, you're going on a journey, you started something new, or you will be starting something new, or you're manifesting, like I said, something new. And wow, we just have the 9 of Cups. So you're manifesting a wish fulfillment by actually fighting for what you want or saying what you want. Closed mouths don't get fed is what I'm hearing. So you have to actively ask for what you want. I'm hearing one more card. Let me get one more card. Group 4, I'm just checking. We have 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could be something about work or school with the 3 of Pentacles. I hate that they have her titties all out in this dang deck, because I don't need you to shine out of the brain. Thank you. Okay. So right now, like I said, you're manifesting stability, commitment as well with the Hierophant energy, or you're just manifesting people coming to you for counsel as well. If you're someone who has a job in counseling others or teaching others, mentoring others, okay, that could be a vibe coming through for some of you. This is not straight. Stop playing in my face. Some of you could be nurturing a hobby, which is painting or sculpting, okay, or drawing. There's something here about stencils and stuff like that, and shadows, and you know, you're learning something new. So hobbies is something that's coming through. So you're learning something new that you've never learned before. And I'm trying to find something that I can put in place of her Kuchalooch. Chill. You know what? It ain't that bad. That's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, manifestation. You're using all the tools. Finally, your tool basket. I'm hearing finally. So maybe some of you have been learning your true power. Okay, I'm hearing use your power. That song by Billie Eilish. Try not to abuse your power. Maybe some of you were abusing your power, or people were abusing your power. Okay, people saw you as someone who was powerful, and they were using your power against you, essentially. And you have to take back control of your power, you know, take back the narrative, essentially, and start using your power for you instead of others. And that's, you know, this could literally be something here about some of you like being psychics or sages, and you have been now using your power for others, to help others, you know. But you have to first come into that power and realize the power that you wielded, essentially. So now some of you are in your magician stage, where you are fully actualized, fully realized, mystic, psychic, medium, stuff like that. And now you're using that to now help other people, and they come to your counsel for help, you know. That's what I'm getting as well. Page of Swords, you're actually finally using that voice to help others, because you have realize that that's the journey you now want to go on. And it may not be a new journey to you, but it's new in the way of you using those gifts to help other people. So you may have been a mystic or psychic your whole entire life, but you're finally using that magic now to help others, and that's new. Like the powers isn't new, but everything else is. So the using of it, now you're trying to, you know, get your routine set. And it could have been you know what's really funny? You could be clairvoyant or something, clairsentient. I don't know, because I was seeing something in the corner of my eye that looked like a flame. It was like, you know, sprouting up too high, like something was burning. And then I looked and it was nothing. And then as soon as I looked back, this flame went out. So it's like before things happen, you get like little nudges or little clues is gonna happen, and then it happens. That kind of vibe, you know? Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting for you guys. So you guys are now fully realizing your powers and using it for good, or speaking about it, or learning more about it. The Page of Swords is going on a learning journey, you know? So you realize you have these powers, and now you want to learn more about it, essentially, okay? Now, the Nine of Cups is something here about, like I said, for those of you who are using this, like start a business or mentor others, you're finally getting a wish fulfillment when it comes to that. And the Three of Pentacles is teaching others or learning things yourself. So both, I'm hearing. While you're learning, you're also teaching, you know, because in the way of other people who may be even further behind you, who hasn't even realized they have these gifts, by you doing certain things or saying certain things, you teach them to now, what is it called, awaken to these things, you know, if that makes sense. So by you doing, there's going to be people following that are even more novice than you, who are following behind you because they see you doing something about your gifts or something, you know. So it's kind of like you're watching a tarot reading and someone's telling you, oh, you may have powers as well. The way I just said, some of you may be clairvoyant, and because of what I said, I'm not like the most like highest of the high. I'm not a, you know what I mean, that kind of thing where I know everything, but I know enough to be like, okay, maybe you do have something, and leading you in that direction. So I'm still new on my journey as well. I didn't just start my channel. I had another channel. It wasn't doing so well. I started this one. It's doing a little bit better, but I'm still on my way to spiritual enlightenment, as you could say. I'm still learning a lot about spirituality, still learning how to do simple things, but there are certain things that come through in a reading that may help people who are even farther behind me, that kind of vibe, you know what I mean? So someone in a reading could say, you should start your own channel, you know? And then you start your own channel, and you're still like seeing how someone else does what they do, and how they build their following, and how they build their channel, and, you know, learning that kind of way. So it's giving like you're learning, but you're also being a teacher or a mentor to other people, is the vibe that's coming through. It's like, and it's like the no one truly knows it all, you know? We're all forever learning. So it's like you may be teaching, you may be a teacher or mentor, but those people are still also learning as well. They're never done learning. And someone who says they know it all is someone who doesn't know anything at all, you know, that kind of saying. like the wisest people know they don't really know everything, you know, they want to help and teach from what they have learned, from the things they have gone through, that kind of thing. So that could be what you're going through right now. You're learning new hobbies, you're fulfilling all your dreams and your cups and filling them up. You could be under the mentor or under the wing of someone in the spiritual world with a Hierophant. You're a novice and they're teaching you things. So you could be taking a class on it or reading a book or taking a course, that kind of vibe. And that's why they're standing beside you, making sure you're doing it right, kind of vibe. It's kind of reminding me of when I first started reading cards. There was like, what do they call, Biddy? Is it Biddy Tarot? Biddy. She would be like, I have a course that teaches you how to read for other people. And I was like, sure, push y'all, I'll learn by myself. I don't need to take a course. So how would I do that? I didn't even have the money to do it anyway. And eventually me just living and doing what I needed to do and reading for friends and starting a channel helped me learn how to read for other people. Because she's just like, you may know the meaning of the cards, but now you have to make sure you're giving accurate readings to people. And me just living my life and doing whatever I did eventually got me to that state of learning how to read for other people, you know? I started off reading for myself, honestly, and learning how to interpret the cards that way. Then I started reading for friends, you know what I mean? Then I started reading for strangers in the bar, you know what I mean? Whenever I would go out, and then they'd be like, oh, and then I started reading for people who I just met, and I'm like, don't tell me anything about you. Just let me read, and whatever comes through, if it's accurate, don't tell me nothing. And then I would read for them. They would give nothing away. Then when I was done, I was like, oh my gosh, like, you got this right, and how did you know? And And I'm like, okay, cool. I learned along the way instead of having to take a course or something. So maybe you're a self-taught person as well, and you don't really have to have a mentor because you're the mentor to yourself, is what's coming through a little bit as well. But that's the energy check-in for you. You're going after your dreams now, and you're sitting here watching all your dreams line up behind you. You're watching your life, you know, unfold before you. All the things you manifest are now, like I said, you're checking off these boxes. They're lining up, you know, and you're knocking them down, essentially. So now this is your mentor saying, yes, you did go. Or it could be a spirit guide. It doesn't even have to be someone in the physical. But it's like, yes, look at my pupil. They've grown, you know, because they started listening to the cues that were sent their way. They started reading into angel numbers and the symbolism of things. If they see a snake now in their dreams or whatever, they go and look and see what that is. And look at my little pupil. You know, they're just like, that's them. That's my little baby. You know, the spirit world or that kind of thing is what's coming through. So it's kind of like you are becoming this Hierophant, the magician, the Nine of Cups, and you're using the gifts you learned or cultivated to make your dreams a reality and learn new things with the Page of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So new hobbies, you know, drawing. Maybe you always want to learn how to draw. You're drawing. You always want to learn how to dance. You're dancing. You always want to learn how to sing. You're taking a class to sing. You always wanted to do tennis. You're doing tennis. You've always wanted to travel. You're traveling. And I'm sorry that your candles are going out, but I have done 3 readings beforehand, which is why they're going out. I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So that's the end check-in for you guys. If that resonated, then you're in the right spot, okay? Now we're going to get into who this person is that has their eye on you. Try not to abuse your power. That song keeps coming through with Billie Eilish. So they're telling you now that you have this power, try not to abuse it. Maybe you have a guide. What was I saying? You're calling in a guide. You're calling in someone who may be more what's the word I'm looking for? Who may be more knowledgeable about certain things than you, maybe more educated or more experienced is what I meant to say. You may be calling in someone who's more experienced than you to be a guide. Now, who has their eye on you? I didn't even realize. Okay, there's 2 behind there. It doesn't have to be romantic, is what I wanted to say in the beginning if I didn't say it already. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner or anything. It could be platonic. And like I said, a guy that's sitting there clapping you, cheering you on, like, look at my little pupil learning how to do this and do that and following the cues that I'm sending them, even though they may not believe that I'm actually here, but I am here. You know what I mean? Look at them following the dreams that I gave them and looking into them and solving them and deciphering them and doing the shadow work and that kind of stuff. So you're like doing all these things maybe by yourself. And they're on the other side just watching you, being this guy. That's who has their eye on you, you know, spirit or your spirit guides. But it could also be someone who's watched you struggle or watched you pull yourself from the mud, or just someone who you recently came into contact with, and they're just like, wow, you know what I mean, I want to help that person, you know what I mean, they feel called to come into your life and help you. It doesn't even have to be in a romantic way. They just feel called to do something for you, be there for you, guide you to something, rescue you in some kind of way, you know. And maybe in doing that they fall in love with you, or it becomes romantic. But I feel like off the bat it's very innocent. With the owl, they're just here to give you some knowledge. It's like falling in love like a teacher or a mentor, which I know is like taboo, but I'm just like, if we're all grown consenting adults and they're not actually your teacher, then I don't see the problem, child. A child orphan, this person knows what it's like to be by themselves and not have any guidance, so that's why they may feel called to you. There's something here about kindred spirits. You guys went through the same kind of things, you know, or they see in you the things that they saw in themselves. It's like they understand what you're dealing with now, which is why they want to help you, because they were in the same spot as you. They can recognize those signs and things that you're going through, that they went through, and they want to help, if that makes sense. Now we have teacher. Oh my god. Yes, exactly. We have guide, we have rescuer, we have child orphan, and we have a teacher. So you could be someone who is doing all these things and learning about spirituality off social media, and they don't really have an actual teacher to go through. And that's why right now you're coming through as looking for a hierophant or being the hierophant. So you take a class on spirituality, a master class online or something with a what can I call them? It's not an influencer, with a YouTuber or Instagram person or profile that you resonate with the most. You take a master class of theirs and they teach you all the ways they got through this and how they do shadow work and how they do specific things, like in a special course that they made for people who were where they used to be, that kind of vibe. And you choose a specific person you felt called to. Their work always resonates with you the most, and that's the person you should go with, you know, the one you feel like you resonate with the most. And you decide to get a reading from them, guide, teacher, rescuer, and ask them, where should I go next in my spiritual journey or something like that. And then you start a relationship with them. They teach you that kind of vibe. They feel called to you through that reading they gave you, and they start helping you for free. You guys become friends. Something like that is coming through, okay? But this person who is your guide is someone who is in the ether. Because look at how this is a head, but the body is completely invisible. If you can even see that, she's just a head and her body is completely invisible, but she has an owl on her arm. It's kind of like giving me the goddesses who work with owls. I'm hearing Lakshmi and the people like that. And they're just there helping you. So people who have their eye on you could be a goddess who's looking to like vet you, and they want you to become one of their devotees. Essentially, could be coming through as well. They want to rescue you, send that heart out. You know what I mean? Send out the heart Bowie and reel you in. And teach you, because you're an orphan. They want you to become their child, essentially. You know, you're not devoted to any of the other goddesses or gods or whatever, and they want you to become their child, you know, because you don't have one. You're an orphan in the spiritual world. Maybe you're walking through things by yourself unprotected, and they want to protect you. And they're like, hey, they're throwing you signs, or sending you owls, or sending you whatever symbols are associated with a specific goddess. So if that's resonating with you, maybe look up the symbols you have been seeing and type in owl, goddesses, and then whichever one you feel called to is maybe the one that wants to adopt you or something. I'm also hearing that there's orishas who may want to work with you, and it takes finding out the ones who want to work with you. Or maybe if you don't have like a Ifa or priest or something to give you the ritual, which I just learned about, you have to do a specific ritual in order to become associated with, to learn your specific orisha or orishas. If you like keep seeing, like I said, owls, you keep seeing deers, you keep seeing your I remember this one lady on TikTok said she realized she was I think her name was Yemeya or something. No, it was one of the orishas who are associated with the lake. And she was like, I knew that she was my orisha right off the bat, because I always felt called to lakes and bodies of water. And that specific orisha is associated with lakes and bodies of water. So things like that is a way you can also find a way to associate yourself. It's not going to be the official way to do it, but if you don't have the money or the time to do any of those initiations or associations, like I said, you're on your own. You don't have anyone there helping you. Maybe find one of those people that help you, or just, you know, use the symbols they could be sending you around you, that kind of vibe. So this is not really giving me romantic, which is fine, but we shall see what comes through. And then for teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. That's the kind of person you're calling in. Someone who's able to teach really well, who's able to crack open all the mysteries of the universe and make it make sense. Like, you see a whole globe and they crack it open and show you that it's a whole bunch of different worlds and universes, that kind of thing. It's not all all is not as it seems, you know. Some people think we just live on Earth, but there are hundreds of dimensions probably that we know nothing about, and there are people who do know about them dimensions, but that's them cracking open your mind and saying, hey, you think there's only one Earth? There could be thousands of Earths. Who knows? You know, that kind of thing. With a child orphan, we have independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear, surviving. So this person, if you want to make it more romantic, could be someone who has had to be on their own a lot of the time. And they're very independent, and they have to learn to go it alone and to conquer their fears on their own. Okay. With the rescuer, we have provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation or reward. That could be who this person is. They help other people, you know, because they know what it's like to not have that help, is what the vibe is coming through. Someone who's very empathetic, someone who has like a very soft heart. Okay. And then we have guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in itself. That's who this person's coming through as, someone who's very spiritual, someone who's very intuitive. I do feel that's very important for this person, but their love interest or a guide or whatever, they're very close to spirit, okay, the divine, and they're able to represent, they're able to they're able to find that or see that in other people, you know. I just love how this buoy's like a heart, and this person's throwing out their heart to help you, that kind of vibe. Their heart goes out to people who struggle because they know just how to struggle, that kind of thing. It's like a wounded healer, someone who's so wounded, they know just how to be in that specific space, but that's why they want to help other people, you know. And at the bottom, look, you have the femme fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when dependency is rejected. So here with this independence and this opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, there could be something that always confuses me. Like, it opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Like, what does that even mean? This person opens your heart when your dependency, I never understand that, but whatever. We know what a femme fatale is, okay? That could be what this person is on the inside or on the outside, you know what I mean? They may come through with someone who's very teacher-esque and responsible and stern and smart and intelligent, but what people don't really see is that they're also a femme fatale underneath all of that, you know? Someone you can rely on, and reliability is sexy, child. Safety is sexy. This person makes people feel safe and helps people and adopts a lot of people, you know what I mean, and teaches people and guides people, that kind of vibe. And it could be a lot of people who consider themselves orphan or different, you know. I'm hearing star seeds. Since this guy's like in the universe, they kind of adopt people who consider themselves star seeds and kind of like takes them on the journey with them, you know. So this person is very spiritual, just right off the bat. I'm letting you guys know this. Like I said, they may be more further along than you are. And look at how we have this. I see another hand. They're carrying like a light. A lantern. So someone who's always seeking knowledge, like I said, wise, intelligent, worldly, but they know how to blend in and keep themselves hidden. Why am I hearing very demure? Oh, very cutesy, very mindful. I do feel like this person is that, okay? So that is who this person is. Now I'm gonna get some things from this baggie here to see what else comes through. I'm going to try to not get so many songs this time. This group 3 was crazy. Here are a few more. I see this at the top. I'm going to take that. And then a few things maybe from the bottom. And now I'm done. Okay, my nose is itchy as well, so I do feel like this person's like maybe a channeler or something, because that's usually happens when you're channeling messages. Your nose gets really itchy, and I wasn't noticing it in group 1, 2, or 3. So this person is very aware of their body. They could receive messages to their body. Now my head is itching. So we have well read, makes sense. It tracks with what we're getting so far. We have an astronaut, and what was I saying about something about being in the stars? Yeah, star seed energy. You want to explore space, but you don't feel like you ever felt at home on Earth. That could be a thing as well. We have quality time. That's one of their love languages. We have an influencer. And what was I saying? I wanted to call the people on Instagram influencers, but not. Yeah, this person could be an influencer. Like I said, they're the person who you go to for the next step in your evolutionary journey, your spiritual alignment or enlightenment, and they end up being the person who you feel the most connected to. Their readings always resonate, their content always resonates. You feel safe with them, and then you just go and take a course of theirs. You guys become friends, and then maybe become lovers, and you know, that kind of thing. That's was coming through a little bit. If you're looking for love, if you're not, then it's just giving mentor. It doesn't have to be you're looking for love or anything. Now we have Rapunzel. This person could be like stuck in their tower. It's funny how I said that. It's giving hermit. She wasn't able to be out and about talking to other people. She was very secluded by herself. Here we have 12 months, so something could be happening in 12 months. There could be a 12-month age difference, I'm hearing. We have ISFP, a personality type coming through. Here we have you, so somebody's name will start with you, or there could be you in someone's name. I'm hearing Eustace. Very, very weird. We have gray eyes. This person could have gray eyes. We have 3 years. There could be a 3-year age difference, or something may happen in 3 years, or you could have known this person for 3 years, or you could have been on a spiritual journey for 3 years. Take what resonates for you. We have The Notebook. Yeah, that's funny because I haven't really watched the movie, but I know there was this amount of time where they spent apart, where Noah went off to the army and Ali got married to somebody else, and he came back saying, "I sent you hundreds of letters. Did you not get them?" And that kind of thing. What do you want? You know, and the whole thing, like, so there was like a span of time where they weren't together. That could be a thing as well. Okay. We have foreign. Okay, we have foreign, so someone could be foreign. We have, you could, like, and it's funny how I was talking about the Orishas and everything. There's something here about like foreign gods or goddesses, something that is not, something you don't know about, something that's not familiar to you, foreign. Or this person could just be foreign. Like I said, we have American, so we have someone, American wouldn't be foreign to me because I'm American, but that could be foreign to you. Then we have earthly, so the earth signs are coming through, and I was getting that a lot with the teacher energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus is coming through. We have Cheetah Girls. So the Cheetah Girls could be important to this person, the movie. We have Ariel from Little Mermaid could be important as well. We have an author. This person could be an author, which makes sense. They're a guide. They rescue. They're a child orphan. This could be someone who is writing a biography or something, an autobiography about their life. We have fair. This person could be fair. I'm hearing fair skin, fair haired. So they could have like a really light hair, blonde, you know, I'm hearing ash brown, something like that. On the lighter side. Or they're just someone who's very fair. We have Hamilton. This person could love them some Hamilton. Love that. Because same. And then we have an I. This person could have an I in their name. Or their name begins with the I. I'm hearing Isaiah. Isaac. So now we're going to get into the songs. I'm surprised you guys only got a little bit. I'm happy though. This person can be like very succinct, very precise. They don't listen to too much music. They're like a specific kind of thing. They don't like to tell you too much about themselves, that kind of thing. We have I Want to Go Down With You by Russ. Grow As We Go, Ben Platt. This is very Capricornian, I feel like. So this person could be like very heavy Capricorn. We have Never the One by Rosie. This person could have a problem meeting people or talking to people. It's giving a little bit spicy, neurodivergent, I feel like. Here we have Read Your Mind by Ballad. And that would make sense if you're someone who's very attentive and very psychic. People may feel like you could read their mind by Ballad. So like I said, this person's like very simple, but also not, if that makes sense. We have Useless by Omar Apollo. That song could be important to this person. We have Rainbow by Casey Musgraves. We have, I was hearing this song in my head. I wasn't sure if I wanted to sing it or not. I found a rainbow, rainbow, baby, trust me, I know. The dark is scary, but just put those colors on, girl. Come and paint the world with me tonight. Okay, so we have Only You by Cheat Codes and Little Mix. This person is very singular focused. They cannot be dating to a whole bunch of different people. If they find one person, they're going to stick with that one person. Okay, it's only you. Okay, whew, boy. We have Marry Me by Thomas Rhett. This person is very singularly track minded. They want to get married, and that's just it. And if you don't want to, it's time for you to go. They're not into useless connections. We have Matter to You by Sasha Sloan. And this song is like, I don't really care if anyone, I feel like I matter or I feel important, you do, because I know I matter to you. So it's kind of like getting with someone who makes you feel like the world revolves around you. You don't have to worry about them not caring or you not being the only person in their life. Sorry, the light turned off. You never have to worry about them, you know, being the only person, not being the only person. Now I'm confusing myself. You don't care, or they don't care about other people, because as long as you matter to them, that's all that matters. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Here we have "I Don't Want to Watch the World End with Someone Else" by Clinton Kane. He recently got into some conflict, so I'm feeling kind of iffy about his songs. I hate when people just they just tarnish their reputation by just lying and philandering and that kind of stuff. This person could hate liars. I just did like the disgusting noise, like I'm disgusted by you, that kind of thing. And he came through in another reading, that's a song of his, and I didn't say anything about it, but it's kind of like seeing through someone, always being able to tell when people are no good, is the vibe that I'm getting from this person as well. Okay, here we have "Sword from the Stone" Passenger. That song can be important. It's like it's alluding to King Arthur and that little, you know, tale of him being the only person to take the sword from the stone, the chosen one kind of energy. Then we have "Save Your Tears" by The Weeknd. This person doesn't cry useless tears. They're going to tell you to save your tears for people who don't deserve you, is the vibe that's coming through as well. And then here we have "Burning House" by Cam. Oh my gosh, this song, oh my gosh, this song is so good. Like, all of these songs are amazing, but there's specific songs that I put in here that just like resonate with me so strongly, and that's one of them. "Burning House." I love that it was for last. Save the best for last. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of these back and then get into how this person feels or thinks about you, get more into who they are. And yeah. But "Sword from the Stone" is a really good one. Anything by Passion is a really good one. So influencer, quality time, they're well read, definitely. I'm getting more of like a quiet energy from this person. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the candles kind of went out. They're not someone who's like all flashing in your face. They're very calming and soothing. They don't have to do much. They're just like, you know, safe, secure kind of energy is what I'm getting from them. And you may only feel that, is what I'm getting with the I'm getting the whole reference of Bella and Edward, where he could hear everybody else's thoughts, but the only time he would ever have like true peace and quiet is when he was with Bella, because he couldn't read her mind, you know. That's the vibe that I'm getting, where everything else is loud. And it's also getting me, I don't know if any of you have watched Winx on, or is this Fate Winx Saga, whatever, on Netflix, where Musa could read people's thoughts or feel their energies as well, and the only time she would have that peace and quiet was with I think, what was that girl's name, one of the other fairies' brothers, Sam. The only time she could find peace and quiet was when she was with Sam, because I don't know what it was about his energy, but it was quiet. Where everyone else, it was noisy, and she couldn't find any peace. She had to put her music on to kind of block out everybody's thoughts. When she was with him, it was just pure quiet, and she just had to find that and chase that, and she fell in love with him in the show. Not to spoil it for anyone, but yeah, that's kind of what's coming through. The rest of the world is always loud, but then when you're with this person, it's just quiet, peaceful, I would say. So we're gonna put these back and get into more about who this person is. So who is this person? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Death, and then we have the Fool. A lot of major arcana. This person is gonna be a major person in your life. I feel like more about who this person is, more scorpionic energy coming through, very intense. The Fool is also Aries, which is very intense as well. Wheel of Fortune is all the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. Also very intense signs, I would say. And someone who's very fixated on you. Like I said, they're not worried about anybody else right now. So like I said, if it is a spirit guide, they're not worried about any other charges, just you. If it is a lover, they're just fixated on you. They don't have any other interests. It's just you. Okay. So So someone who's also very lucky, they're at a very good spot in their life. You have Four of Swords. They like very much go with the flow, relax, laid back kind of energy is what I'm getting as well. They're not complicated is what I'm getting. And I don't mean like they're boring. It's just like this is not someone who's going to create problems where there doesn't need to be any. Hermit, I was waiting for this card to come out. Virgo energy again. So we have Scorpio. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Four of Swords always gives me Pisces because it's like being in your head, relaxing, meditating. And that's like a Piscean trait as well. Very much in your head, always thinking things. And it's funny how Pisces is like the sister sign, so the complete opposite of Virgo. Okay. So this person can be a little bit of a warrior, or like I said, they're very like, you know, calm, or the calm to your storm, essentially. I'm getting like a very mature kind of energy. This person likes to spend a lot of time with themselves, by themselves. Which is why they could be intimidating in that kind of way, because they don't need social interaction. Some people are good on their own. This person can be one of those people. They love music. Look how they listen to music. Like music sets them free. That's when they're able to fully be themselves. Which is why they could have like particular tastes when it comes to music, or they like what they like. They like what they like. I just keep hearing, I found a rainbow, rainbow, baby, trust me, I know. That song keeps coming through. The world is scary, but just put those colors on, girl. Come and paint the world with me tonight, you know? You gotta learn to let go. Put the past behind us, trust me, I know. The ghosts will try to find us, but just put those colors on, girl. You know, like something about that. This person may be the rainbow to your bleakness, or you're the rainbow to their bleakness, essentially. You know, like I said, the world turns on, it's bright and it's in color when they're with you, or this person's used to chaos and all this kind of stuff, and you're like the calm to that. You know, that just something like kind of like opposites in that kind of way. When, you know, and look at how this person's hiding under her wheel, looking up at her. Like, what do you mean? There's something about this person maybe hiding in plain sight in your life. Or it could be something here about this person, like, following you on social media, and that's the person that has their eye on you. Because I'm hearing no matter how much followers you have, when someone new follows you, you may go look at their profile, and if they like particularly catch your eye, you're gonna stop and look at their profile, like their pictures, want to follow them back, that kind of thing. That could be what's going on here, where you followed someone with like a lot of followers or something, and they usually wouldn't look or feel called to see who followed them, but they felt called to your profile, and then they may reach out to you, or you may feel called to them and reach out to them, and you know, that kind of thing. And then something happens, and it's like, I usually don't do this kind of thing. I usually don't talk to my followers. I usually don't inbox influencers, but I feel called to do so in this case. And then you guys like start a little connection on the side, you know what I mean? But the Hermit is also giving, like I said, for those of you who it's not something romantic, it's just like a spirit guide or something like that. There's something here about them like being in the shadows. You never really be able to see them. They kind of permeate between death and your Hermit energy of you going within, meditating, that kind of vibe, with the Four of Swords coming through as well. That's the only time you're truly able to see them or talk to them. You can't see them in the waking world. It's only when you're sleeping or on the brink of death, that kind of vibe, because that's when the veil is extra thin and you're able to talk or communicate with certain people or things, you know? But about this person, yeah, they're very go with the flow, very, like I said, music frees them. They could dance and, you know, just dance it out, sing it out, scream it out kind of thing. They are very scary, like I said, with the death card. People like maybe beg to be a part of their brigade is what I'm hearing, but they don't like just add anyone or talk to anyone, or that kind of vibe is what I'm getting, which is why they feel weird when they feel called to you. Like, why this person, you know? Four of Swords, I'm hearing this person loves their sleep. Sleep is very important to them. If you interrupt them, they're going to be very cranky. They need their sleep. Okay? Wheel of Fortune is destiny. There could be someone that this person thinks you're their fate or their destiny, okay? Because a lot of 4 major arcana for who this person is. So like I said, a major factor in your life. Or maybe they're your dreams. Four of Swords could also represent dreams. Like this, like I said, a spirit guide who you can only see in your dreams when you're like, you know, your guard is down. They could come into your dreams and give you messages, you know what I mean, or talk to you, and you just think, oh, that's a regular dream, but you wake up still remembering the dream, still recalling the dream, and then, you know, looking up what you saw in the dream and interpreting it in that kind of way. I'm also hearing they may send you may be having dreams about this person, or this person could be having dreams about you or both. So you know who this person is before meeting them because you had a dream about them, because your spirit team like sent them your way, essentially to help you. Whether it's, like I said, it's romantic or not, you had a dream about them, then you meet them, so you know that this person is meant to be in your life because you saw them before they came in. Like I said, that clairvoyant, where the fire kind of surged at the side of my eye, and I looked down and this fire went out. Very reserved to themselves, like I said. This person could wear like very baggy clothes. If this person is foreign, which should come through, they could wear like a hijab and stuff like that, because we have full black, body fully covered, just their face, body fully covered, just their face, and then their feet here. That could be a thing as well with this person. If they are foreign, they wear like full clothes. I don't really know what the whole thing is called, but that. And even down here, we have a person in full black creeping on you. Yeah, this person creep-a-leaping. I'm telling y'all, for some of y'all, this person creep-a-leaping. And that's why this person, like, they have to force themselves to stop looking at their phone or their computer, to stop looking at you or stalking you or something like that. Because they may think that they're scary, or other people think they're scary. So they're scared that you won't want to be with them. Because you could be representing this full heart energy here, where you're just flowing, colorful, and all this kind of vibrant, and they're just like this scary, dark death energy coming towards you to snatch you up, and you're not expecting them. Then they could be scared that you're going to be scared of them. Is what could be coming through as well. So I'm going to get into... They may not be very good at socializing with people, is what I'm getting. Like, maybe like I said, the hermit came through. So they do better on their own, you know? Because if they were to ever be outside or whatever, people are scared of them or stay away from them, that kind of thing. Or they just give off like a very intense kind of energy. So now we're going to get into what your person's thinking and feeling, even though we kind of got into that a little bit here through the songs as well. Take this as channel messages, or just what this relationship could be, what it is right now. It's going to be different for everyone. So just, you know, use your judgment. What is their person thinking and feeling about my group 4s, please, Spirit? What is your person thinking and feeling about my group 4s? I do feel like the candles going out is significant, even though I did do 3 readings before. Maybe this person likes to dwell in the dark. Or they've been in the dark for a long time on their own spiritual journey. I think that's enough cards. So the first card that flew out is, we have Imagine by Ariana Grande. We have Knew You Were Perfect. After the first kiss, took a deep breath, like, whew. Feels like forever. Baby, I never thought that it would be you. Tell me your secrets, all of the creep-ish. That's how you know it's true. Baby, direct it, name me the credits, like the movies do. So you know what I'm saying? This is like someone who does have some esteem. They have a high job or a career where it could be in the spotlight, or like I said, with the hermit card, behind the scenes, you know, where they're the director of the film. And what is it called? You usually don't see them. The directors aren't like fully, if you know their name, you know their name. Like, you know, Martin Scorsese, or if that's how you say his name, or what's the other guy's name, Steven Spielberg, or who was another one, Quentin Tarantino. Like, you know those names. I don't know what they look like, child. I know what Steven looked like, I feel like, but some of these directors, we know their name, but we don't know what they look like because they're always behind the scenes. So it's kind of like, this is someone who has influence, someone who has prestige, someone who has all of those things, like I said, but they're always in the dark. The directors we don't see them. Even if they were to be walking on the red carpet, we're more so focused on the stars of the film than the directors. So they could be walking right down the block or down the street, and we would not know their job, because they could be Martin Scorsese. We don't know. But we don't know because we've never seen them in the spotlight. They're always like behind the camera, while we more so fawn over the people who are in front of the camera. So this person could see you. You could be in one of their films, and they're just always behind the scenes. You don't even really know of their importance until you know of their importance, and then it's just like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? You know what I mean? Maybe you could be someone who wants to learn to be a director or a photographer, and you have to learn from someone who has experience being behind the film or behind the scenes or whatever, but you don't know of them, you don't know of their career or whatever, because they are not in the spotlight. People who take pictures are behind the camera. We know of the models, the Gigi Hadids, the Bella Hadids, the so on and so forth. We know them because they're in front of the camera and they get all the prestige, but then there's a bunch of photographers who are famous for taking pictures of these people, but we would never know their name unless you are big into photography, that kind of thing. So someone who's used to being behind the scenes, who's who this person is. They're working at home by themselves, editing pictures, editing movies, like that kind of vibe. You know, they're always by themselves mostly, or they just keep to themselves essentially. But this whole baby directed, name in the credits like the movies do. This person could be good behind the camera. They want to, you know, make a movie with you. Who knows? Okay. But this person imagines these things. This person be in their home by themselves, imagining what could be, what could happen, which is why I said they'd be stalking your Instagram or whatever, and you could be following a celebrity and don't even know that they're checking for you, and they are. And it's just like, it's a surprise when you find out, because it's like, really? You know? Okay, so their imagination is running wild. So we have Falling Slowly. I love this song as well, by Glenn Hansard from the movie Once. It says, I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. What was I saying? There's something about you not knowing this person, but they're so intrigued by you. Or you're still in the getting to know you phase, and they're just so intrigued. Ooh. Okay. Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will always play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. This song is gorgeous. Just letting you guys know right off the bat, this song is beautiful, so go listen to it, please. But with this whole, and I'm also hearing to tell you that they also sang this song in Emily in Paris. For those of you who may be a fan of the show, I'm not sure. They sang this, her friend and the guy she was with in her little band, they sang this song, and it was just so beautiful. I've heard it before, but I like their version as well. So I have a few different versions on my phone. There's one from the movie, there's one from the Broadway play, the play they had, and there's one from Emily in Paris on my phone. So it's, I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. There's something mysterious about you, mysterious about this person, and they don't really know much about you yet, but they want to know more. They know enough to be intrigued. You know what I mean? Ooh, this is juicy. Okay, so we have Could This Be Love? What do you mean by The Wanted? Okay, she takes my breath away. She's got me calling every day. I can't seem to get enough. Could this be love? I stay up till late at night, watch the stars burst into light. I watch movies all the time. Movies are important. We can't get enough. I jump out of a plane, write your name in the sky. You're shaking my life up. Could this be love? I'm feeling, singing up in my stomach. Dun, dun, dun. Could this be love? Cause when we talk, my heart drops like a bomb. Something like that. I'm in pieces when you're gone. This song is so good too. You guys are getting very juicy songs. Oof. You got a lot of them too. Okay, so the next song we have is Ghost Town by Benson Boone. It says, you fill me up till you're empty. I took so much and you let me. We've been down all these roads before, and what we found don't live for anymore. It's dark, it's cold. If my hand is not the one you're meant to hold, maybe you would be happier with someone else. Interesting. Maybe there's some history here between you guys. For some of you, with this song coming through. But I love how we have like Ghost Town, then we have Death, which is like a scary skeleton. Now the next song we have is Sway by Michael Bublé. When the marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes can see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. So like I said, this person is not worried about anyone else when they're with you. It's just you. They're not worried about nobody else. Very intense, kind of set on you kind of energy. Stuck on you kind of energy. Now the next song we have is Hopeless Romantic by Sam Fisher. I've got the heart of a hopeless romantic. Can you imagine looking for love and somewhere it's not? I'm broken and manic. Can you imagine looking for love and somewhere it's not? It's enough to drive you crazy, crazy. When I think about it, it's enough to drive me, I think it's wild or insane or something like that. So yeah, this person, like I said, this person's been looking for their person for a long time. That's the vibe that I was getting when I was pulling all the other stuff. My nose keeps freaking itching. What do you want from me? Leave me alone. Dang. Yeah, this person's been looking for love, I'm hearing, in all the wrong places, maybe. And when they finally find you, it's just like there's a connection they can't deny. That fate and destiny energy coming through. They're very fixated on you. And like I said, there could be an energy of them thinking that you don't want them, because like they said, can you imagine looking for love in somewhere it's not? And they're asking themselves, could it be love, while also falling slowly, and they only see you, you know? There's a lot of people on the floor, but dear, my eyes can see only you. Only you got that magic technique. Gonna be swag all week. Yeah, this person's used to looking for love in somewhere it's not, because of that hopeless romantic tendencies. But I feel like with you, it may be different. With the Wheel of Fortune coming through, the luck may finally be on their side for once. Move. This thing is pissing me off, child. I don't know why this light is acting like this. Turn on. Thank you. Okay, now the last song we have is Come Away With Me by Norah Jones. Oh, good. You guys got some good songs, okay? We have Come Away With Me in the Night. Come away with me and I will write you a song. Come away with me on a bus. Come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. And I want to walk with you on a cloudy day in fields where the yellow grass grows knee high. So won't you try to come? Boy. Excuse me. Thank you. If anyone said bless you. Yeah, there's something about this person wanting to sweep you away somewhere. This person just sees you as delectable fruit that stands out among the crowd with this full energy here, and they want to swipe you up or take you away. Okay? Because you're their person. They feel like I said, when they know you're their person, because you see, everything is always loud, and when they see you, it's quiet. They know you're their person because this person can maybe see things in black and white. When they're around you, the world is in color. Those kinds of things. That's how they know that they're supposed to be with you. Those little signs that come through, and they are someone who follows those things. They're very spiritual, so they know when they see certain things, they know that you're their person. Okay. And they've also experienced a lot of people who weren't their person, is the vibe that I'm getting, okay? But yeah, this person's been alone for a long time with Ghost Town. And it's like you fill them up till they're empty. Maybe this person's a problem with taking too much. Maybe. Or in the past they did. Which is why they were hopeless romantic. They were used to dealing with people who took too much. Or, you know, they're someone who took too much. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. This person is very, how can you say it? Self-sacrificing. So if you, like, I don't know how to say it, because with the whole, it's dark, it's cold, and if my hand is not the one you're meant to hold, maybe you'll be happier with someone else. Like, they're willing to give someone away or let them go if they're not happy with them anymore, because this person could know, like, I am very difficult, you know, I am a little bit dark, and if you don't want to deal with me anymore, I kind of, you know, they don't really fight. They're like, if you don't want to be with them, we're gonna let you go. And it's like, sometimes you have to fight for that love. It's not that easy as, oh, like, you know, that kind of, I don't know how to explain it. This person, like, maybe gives up really easy, or they stress themselves out too much, or they don't think they're lovable. It's giving me the whole, I don't know why this movie keeps coming through in all these freaking readings, but Edward and Bella, and how he didn't think he was ever good enough for her because his soul was damned, and yada yada yada, bop, like that whole thing of, I don't deserve to feel love or be happy because I'm a monster, and blah 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 blah. That kind of thing can become through this person as well. And you, like, they just need a Bella that's gonna be like, no, like, you don't choose for me, I choose for me. Like, I said I want to be with you, and that's it. You know what I mean? This person's willing to let you go if need be, for your happiness, and put themselves, and no one's gonna make them unhappy, you know, is the vibe I'm trying to say. So I think that's all that I have for you guys, though. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.